correctly, I am not Greg Washington. It is Rajay from Rajay Gaming in the house, but welcome back to another episode of Libations, and Lost Saves, Volume 11. Yes, we are in the double-digit neighborhood, and this is something that we've been looking forward to, that we've talked about for a while, so hopefully you all enjoy. But take it back. It started back just over 45 years ago, September 1977, the invasion began. Not an invasion like things in the air, like we shoot down with the Air Force, but an invasion inside the house. Our houses started getting hit with these things called consoles. Atari, first one out of the gate, the 2600, led to other things happening. So all of that has culminated to the point we're at now. Almost 45, just after over 45 years later, 5 years away from me, 50 years. It's time to talk about the best of the best. And so we've done a little bracketology because tournaments started already. Today, the big boys started playing the conference. Sunday, the big ones start getting picked for this final 64. Well, I guess now it's 66 or 67 or whatever. Who really cares about the early game? Nobody really cares. But anyway, we're going to get into some of the best of the best, from classic to modern to sports to fighting. It's hard to get everybody in the mix, but we're going to see what we can do. I mean, we're also drinking, so we couldn't remember everything, but hopefully you guys enjoy. Stick around, see if your favorites make the cut, and see if we talk about them. And hit us in the comments if we may have missed a few that you think should be in the bracket. That being said, let's roll that footage. Let's get into it. Let's start breaking it down.
Hey guys, and welcome to the roundtable. For this stream, the roundtable is going to be the entire episode, including just a wrap at the end. But yeah, we are going to be doing our March Madness style bracket to see who the best game is. Tonight with me, I have Victor.
Hey everyone.
Hey, got Steve.
Let's do this.
Rod.
Yay.
Art. And Gil. All right. So I figured tonight we could start off with the classics bracket. I figured we would start off with, and there are some heavy hitters in here. And how we came up with the bracketing, just for full transparency, is we all ranked the games. It's all weighted, and there's some surprises, some omissions from this that we just didn't feel belonged on there after we did our rankings. So I'd like to start with the honorable mentions for the classics. The top 5 not selected in the classics were Duck Hunt, Gauntlet, Track and Field, Duke Nukem, and Wolfenstein. Duck Hunt almost made the cut, but just beat out by Frogger.
So, wow.
Are you saying Frogger leaped ahead of them?
Yep, he did.
Begins already. Goddamn, we're not even 5 minutes in.
We need the gif of the Duck Hunt dog laughing at that one. Like,
we'll put it in post. Interesting.
All right, so let's hop right in here. Let's get into Super Mario and Frogger. For me personally, I'm always going to go with Super Mario on this. Frogger's great, but Super Mario is just such a core game to me. So I'm gonna lock in my point for Super Mario.
I think I'm gonna do the same, and it's because it's not the same thing. Are we talking about like the arcade Super Mario or like the console version? Because if it's the arcade, obviously it's the same as Frogger because nothing changes. It's just the same cars and the same logs. Whereas the original Mario Brothers, it was just the blue squares with the poles at the end, and it was the same thing. But if we're talking about the console game, it's constantly changing every level. So you're more invested in playing it. Whereas Frogger, after like the 5th or 6th level, you're like, I gotta cross the street again. oh, I gotta jump on the logs again. So I'm gonna go with Mario Brothers on that one too.
All right, lock that in.
All right, I'm gonna have to follow suit. Even though Frogger tried to make a comeback, I think they released one on PlayStation when they had Asteroids come out too. I'm pretty sure I bought that because it's Frogger. Why not? But I don't know. It's that frog is getting stomped like a fucking little turtle. It's lock me in for Super Mario.
Are we going Snake? Is it my turn now?
Yeah. we can do that.
Oh, how did that not make the cut?
So a Snake or Asteroids. That's another one right there, right? Yep. So many games. Ooh, I don't know. See, Super Mario, I feel like, I mean, you had grown-ass man walking around like, it's a Mario. I mean, so it's kind of like you had that kind of thing happening, but then, you know, Frogger had Seinfeld in the back pocket, had George trying to save the high score on the episode. You know,
that is one of the best episodes of Seinfeld.
So you gotta, Frogger has that love where people had for it. But I think, you know, despite having a lot of folded over pizza playing Frogger, because you can go one hand, hold the pizza, let the oil drip, and you were good to go. I'd have to go Super Mario on that one.
All right, Super Mario. Gil, Art, are you guys in agreement here too?
I'm just thinking look. Here we go. Rod has been bringing it this whole show. This is fantastic. Can you imagine if like the roles were reversed and it was like Frogger, Smash Brothers, and like all of these different things? Like if it was an alternate universe, right? We're dealing with so many metaverses in Marvel and the MCU. Just everything became like, you know, the long lost game of Super Mario, and then like, you know, Frogger's is taking over the world. But no, I mean, you got to go with the OG, you got to go with the classic. He's got so much staying power. That's why he's number one. I'm going chalk on this one. Mario, hands down.
All right, so that's going to be Super Mario with 6 votes. Squashing Frogger and moving on to the next bracket.
Blowout City, baby.
Yeah, I know. I wonder how many of those we're going to see tonight.
Oh man,
9-8
and Punch Out.
9-8
up next here.
Vegas was nervous with this game right here.
Yeah.
Gil's got Punch Out shirt. Should I just mark your tally now, Gil? All right.
I was going to say, surprisingly, he says Galaga just to switch it and really punch it up.
I love Galaga, but Punch Out.
Gil's pulling the old rope-a-dope. Like, look, nope.
All right.
I didn't know we could bring props. And Gil's like, oh, God, what else you got over there, Gil?
We'll go in reverse order this time. So, Art, you go.
Yeah, I mean, they're both great games, but how much fun did we all have just playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out? And like, we always thought that, you know, Mike Tyson was like, you can't, like, how many times did it take you to finally beat him? How many, you know, all that good stuff, like, and all the different characters in that. Yeah, so I'm going with Punch Out.
All right, I got 2 for Punch Out.
All right, so before I give my vote, I got to give a shout out. I forgot to mention in the intro, Mickey Bryant out of Chicago, International Women's Day. She's rolling out a lot of good stuff with Black and Blue Chicago. So keep it rolling up there, Mickey, as well. So I got to give her props. See, Punch Out, but I got to go Galaga. Galaga was the bomb. I spent a lot of time playing Galaga, trying to get that second shift to get the extra lasers. I mean, you had to put the time in and the work, you know. It wasn't easy. I just felt I got more accomplished going up to Galaga. So, Galaga for me.
3-point play just happened right here.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want to talk about
a timeout, 20-second timeout. We got to regroup. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. You're talking about like learning levels and whatnot. I mean, I think that's Punch Out to a T. You got to watch out for King Hippo. He's always on his way, always trying to make his pants drop, which I don't really know if that should be celebrated, but at least at the same time, you know, I know I got a Game Boy emulator on my phone, and I only have one out of these 2 games, and that's going to be Punch Out. So you punch me in for Punch Out.
All right,
it'll get better. Let me get a couple numbers.
How long were you waiting to say that one? Get that in his pocket.
About 30 minutes.
He has a spreadsheet of just puns for this entire show, I'm sure.
Don't call me out like that, man. What
There's
the
a
fuck?
bracket of puns. Kind of like what Rod was talking about earlier with the pizza. That's what Galaga reminds me of. Going to Pizza Hut and they have like the tabletop version of Galaga, and then sitting there playing while your food is getting ready and drinking out of the red cups. But since I wasn't really that good at it, I was good.
Is that
at
Galaga's fault? Is that Galaga's fault?
Right. Yeah, it is. It is. They designed it that way to mess with me and make me not
Like the
enjoy my
equivalent of
pizza.
blaming the clubs in golf. It's the club's fault, not mine.
I mean, you can't do that.
Yeah.
No. But no, Punch Out was
Gotta be the
a lot of fun.
shoes.
So yeah, punch me in. I'll copy Steve. Say punch me in for Punch Out.
All right,
Yes.
Punch Out. Well, Punch Out 4-1. That just leaves me, and quite honestly, I'm in on Punch Out. Just the fact that you can punch a guy so hard that he drops his pants. It says something. That says something. That sends a message. It sends a message to all the other games on this bracket.
Yeah, watch out, or we're going to take your pants off.
No
That's
one,
what I heard.
no one brought up the training montage and that music. Classic.
Yep.
Oh,
You said
that was my
But we've-
ringtone for the longest time.
I had it too. Totally.
But we've had 2 references to boxers dropping shorts. So yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Tetris and Spy Hunter.
Can I go first? Are you gonna go? Okay.
Yeah. I'll start us off. I think I'm just going to continue doing the snake thing.
All right.
For me, I can still probably sit down and play about 5 hours of Tetris if I'm just left to my own devices. I like Spy Hunter was a cool game, and I really I thought it was really cool as a kid. But Tetris, I don't have a need to play Spy Hunter. I have a need to play Tetris. Every once in a while I just get that itch for it. So I'm gonna stack my blocks with Tetris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Line piece.
They both had catchy songs. I mean, if you think about it, both of them had really catchy music playing. Spy Hunter was a lot of fun, especially when you upgraded your car or when you crashed and you saw it back up from the little truck and then continued on your way. But Tetris, I mean, there's a cool story behind Tetris too. I mean, just the whole making of that game. For me, I would go with Spy Hunter because I think that one was just a lot more fun for me. After a while, Tetris just gets monotonous and it's just the same blocks and falling down. And I'm going with Spy Hunter.
I got you in for Spy Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, Victor has a good point when it comes to the music. I mean, you can hear both of them in your head, but at the same time, Spy Hunter had that sick fucking bass line just starting out doom 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 doom. I'm like, yeah, all right, let me get some smoke screen and some oil slicks and take out a limo with fucking spiked wheels or something. Either that or just dropping blocks. But no, I'm gonna upgrade that car in the back of a semi and mark me for Spy Hunter.
All right.
Nice.
Get my
Rod, what do you got?
my Nick Saban soapbox here.
Uh-oh.
I gave up playing with blocks when I was in kindergarten. So for me to drive a cool car that can do the oil slick, can do the smoke screen, can have the truck pull up, which was pre-Knight Rider when he used to pull his car in the truck. I wonder where he got that idea from. Probably Spy Hunter. I'm going to say that was the game to play. That was the game that hooked you in. You were always trying to get out there, get away from that big old, blue hearse or big station wagon or like the car that Chevy Chase got a vacation in the first one. It was just, I don't even know what it was. It was a tank, but it was always trying to knock you out. And the song, did you not have your head nodding playing Spy Hunter? Like Steve just said, with that bass kicking in, you could do that drinking a beer. You could do that smoking a joint. You could do that doing just whatever you want to do because it just got you in the mood. And you felt like you were James Bond driving that car. So for maybe Speed Racer too, but either one, cool cats. So I'm definitely going Spy Hunter.
My man, Rod.
stepped out off the Saber box.
All right. Spy Hunter off to an early lead. Art, what are you thinking?
All right, I'm not trying to just make this interesting and like because all the other ones, like if you're watching March Madness, they're all like, oh, these are snooze fests. They're just blown out left and right. So where are we going? I'm actually going to go with Tetris because I love Rod. He's like, yeah, he was done playing with blocks, you know, at a young age. For me, I even wrote about this on my website, The Art of Father. Like there are video games that prepared us for life, and one of those games was Tetris. When you're trying to pack like going on a road trip and all that other stuff, you're not using anything for Spy Hunter. You do stuff on Spy Hunter when you're going on a road trip, you're going to get pulled over and you're going to get in jail for like blowing things up. Tetris, on the other hand, you're putting everything in the cargo hold. If you're flying the Millennium Falcon, or if you're really cool or used to be cool and drive a minivan like me, you're trying to put everything in possibly all the right places. Tetris came in big time. So, and that's a game where you can play wherever you are, no matter what you are. You can give it to your kids and let them play and all that good stuff. So I'm going old school. I'm going Tetris. Both musics and soundtracks are killer, but for the life lessons that I've been used from video games, Tetris is huge to me. So that's where I'm going with.
All right, and Gil.
So I love Spy Hunter, right? In the arcade, if I remember right, it was the steering wheel. You had the buttons in here. The music was amazing. But I'm going to tell you something real quick. You know how we were really excited about GoldenEye coming out and like, oh, it's coming out. And I played it like once and I'm like, fuck this. What came out a little bit later on the Game Boy emulator for the Switch? Tetris. Guess what I've been playing for like almost every other night? Tetris. So I think
Are we going overtime?
I have to give it
Are we
to
going
Tetris.
overtime?
Overtime.
Oh,
We're going
all right.
into overtime.
First one. Okay.
First one.
All right.
Greg is in
So-
overtime, right? Greg's our overtime like decider, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
So basically, when we get to a tie, it's going to come down to Greg. If Greg has no interest in weighing in on this, we'll go to the higher seed. The higher seed will win ties.
I would be surprised if Greg has not played both of these games.
Yeah.
So he should not be able to get out of this.
There he is.
There he is.
As we go to New York for
I
further
have played-
review, here we go.
I have played both these games.
Drum roll.
If y'all didn't I go on an anti-Tetris rant in one of our threads recently? I don't know if y'all
I like
remember
No, I
that.
don't think so.
I like the lean. I like the lean.
I did.
Oh,
Tetris is a classic, and so is Spy Hunter. But the one I enjoyed the most and should go through is Spy Hunter.
Yes.
Wow, man.
All
What I'm
right.
talking about. Team Spy Hunter right there, baby.
Bye, y'all.
boom. Happened.
He's in, says the right answer, and then he's out
are
again.
ripping up their brackets because they're like, "Are you just kidding me?"
I just lost 20 grand on this shit.
All right. Victor will be back. I'll be using his weighted scores to judge the or tally his vote. So
Who said there was going to be math in this episode? What the hell's going
yeah,
on?
no, I promised I would do the math. All right.
I was promised there was no math.
you need to get math life skills from Tetris.
Oh.
This block has
two missiles plus one oil slick means blown up car. That's good math.
I've seen that. I've been to Ohio.
We got a doozy here. Pac-Man versus Sonic.
Ooh.
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 Gil?
It's not that much of an ooh.
Oh, okay.
Sonic. Pac-Man
Oh.
sucked, kind of. Honestly, if we're being honest. It had the one screen. All you could do, I mean, it was ahead of its time. I get it. It's revered, it's respected, blah, blah, blah. But Miss Pac-Man was like tons better. I'm going with Sonic.
All right, Sonic it is. Art.
Yeah, I mean, Pac-Man is the OG. It started like, one of the video game, like Mount Rushmore, if you want to consider that. But like Sonic is just it's so much fun. It's even like, to me, I think I even say it's better than Mario. Like, for Sega, that being, it's like, that was the Mario for Sega. And like Sonic was just amazing. Like the different things you could do, the different environments, when you're tripping out trying to get all those different rings, if you go into those worlds and all that. It's at first I was like looking at this, I'm like, man, Pac-Man's like a low seed, like a high seed, like what the heck? But I'm like, nah, it's all seeded right. I'm going with Sonic.
All right. Sonic it is. Real quick, I'm going to interject here. Victor has Pac-Man as his number 2, I believe.
All right, keeping a little spicy.
Yep. So
13th.
Stay to our
that in
face,
once I
Victor. If he's not here,
confirm
no.
That's why he left. He can't defend it.
He's all scared.
Yep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a number 2. That is going to be 1 for Pac-Man for Victor. All right. Rod.
So I'm looking at this matchup in Archer like this. I look at it and I'm thinking, we got Sonic, kind of like LeBron. You know, he's out there. He's getting his rings. He's getting the rings. That's what he's doing. He's getting the rings. And then we got like Pac-Man, who's OG, little stiff, but can still move some, could get around. It's like Larry Bird. It's like Larry Bird versus LeBron here. And it's like in the final minutes of the game, who do you want to give the ball to, Bird or LeBron? I think most people, I would think, as a love sports fan and watching sports over the years, final shot, I'd probably give it to Larry Bird. But then I think Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend, because there's so much that's actually happening here. The different screens that were mentioned, the different fun, the different speeding it up, the things you can do. And let's face it, Pac-Man wasn't even the best thing in his house. Mrs. Pac-Man came along. So I'm going to have to actually, in this scenario, give it over to Sonic, I think.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Pac-Man is, classic. You see the screen, the sounds and whatnot, but Sonic, I mean, that's just so much more immersive. Instead of just chasing a few ghosts trying to eat a couple cherries, you're zooming up and down, flying around through tubes, flying across, smacking a man with a terrible mustache in the face. I mean, what's not to like about that? So this is going to be a waka waka waka, shut the hell up, Sonic all the way. I told you, give me a little bit.
So I do want to say, for the sake of time, I think when we have a clear winner, I'm just going to move on to the next bracket. Okay.
Yep.
Because we have a lot of these to get through. We're about 22 minutes and we're aiming for about an hour. So let's
aim is a loose
That's,
guy.
Yeah. Should use some Tetris Life Plan in there.
Okay. Damn it, I lost my train of thought. All right, we have Danky Kang versus Rampage.
Danky Kang.
Danky Kang.
Yes.
It's the Chinese version.
That's a super fun game review podcast go throwback right there.
Yep.
Some Danky Kang country.
So
Man,
who's up?
Yeah, I'll start off on this one. I do like Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong was very formative, but I'm gonna go with the underdog in this one. I actually really, really do enjoy the Rampage games. They're a ton of fun to sit down with friends and play, and that's something that's the same kind of enjoyment that I did not get out of the co-op from Donkey Kong, and I'm always gonna favor multiplayer over single player, personally. Even the couch co-op, so much fun. Still so much fun.
Yeah.
One of the co-hosts on our podcast, we've set up a 64 to play Rampage World Tour. It's just perfect.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
I mean, again, Donkey Kong is just like one of the absolute classics. Rampage is hard to go wrong, but Donkey Kong only has one ape, where Rampage has an ape, a lizard, and more animals. So more animals means more fun. So it's Rampage all the way. Not to mention,
More
you
testicles
eat
mean
people.
more iron.
No. I'm going to go. I got to go Donkey Kong. The only Rampage I'm going is EPND and LL doing Rampage.
Oh.
Outside of that, straight Donkey Kong. It's an OG, straight classic. Getting to the different levels, trying to save the princess. It's you can't go wrong with Donkey Kong. It just and it led to so many other games that came out after as part of the series. So I'm surprised, because as much as Mario loved, people are not taking Donkey Kong. Shocking.
All right, Art.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
yes. Hell yeah. Art, I need to come visit your house. Your room looks awesome. I just want to play arcade games
Can I
all
come over
day.
and play?
Didn't even know there was another corner there.
Yeah. It just can't, like, the room just gets better and better as you pan over.
This is my geeky space, and it just takes me back to the 80s and 90s. So yeah.
All right, Rampage up with 3. Gil?
So, looking at my rankings, I put Donkey Kong 6, and I think I did Rampage like 10. But I think you guys convinced me, because you know what? One thing that really quick I just like kind of flashed back to, I might be mistaken, but at the time when Rampage came out, wasn't it one of those games where the graphics kind of leaped a little? Right? Like we had like, you know, kind of bad graphics. And at the time, Rampage's graphics were like, oh, dude, the guy's converting from a human to a lizard or to King Kong or whatever.
Mhm.
And I did the buildings and everything. So I'm going to have to go with Rampage. Like, it's again, so much fun playing with your friends. And I put a lot of quarters into that machine, probably maybe more so than Donkey Kong. So I'm going to go to Rampage.
Yes.
There we have it.
Rampage. Huge upset. Huge upset. Let's go. All right. So,
Oh my God.
Pitfall and
Ooh.
Dig Dug.
Ooh.
Gil, do you want to start us
Yeah,
off on this
I
one?
guess it's on me, huh?
Yeah.
This one's tough. Probably shouldn't be as tough as it is, right? But it's tough.
Mm.
And I think Pitfall was a late addition, right, to our brackets.
It was.
was.
And originally, I think this is another one where I had Dig Dug probably higher. But I remember I had the Atari 2600. I think Pitfall with that, you know, like the whole sound effect and stuff. Oh my God, this one's tough. This one's really tough. I don't know. It shouldn't be this tough, but I guess I'm gonna have to go Pitfall. Let's go Pitfall.
Pitfall. All right.
All
Art, you seem like you're on Team Pitfall.
I am
Like,
on Team Pitfall. A couple things in video games freaked the hell out of me. One was the ghost in any Mario Brothers. If you turned it back, it'd get you. The other thing was the scorpion. That thing in Pitfall, even though it was like 8-bit, whatever, not even 8-bit, it was like
Half
I don't know
bit.
what it was, but the graphics, that
was
thing
half
was
a sprite,
freaking me out,
basically.
man. The gators, like you're like trying to make sure you're on the, like, you know, you're walking. Like if you think Frogger is tough, nah. Like Pitfall, jumping on those and the gators and making sure you're all set, like hands down, Pitfall. Love that. We're just getting Upset City in the classic round. I love it. So for me, it's Pitfall.
yeah.
Yeah. I think you look at it, and I look at this, and I think of the tournament, and I'm like, you know, there's always teams. You'll have one or two teams. You're like, there's no way that team should be on that line. That's how I feel about it. It's not even close. By no means, Pitfall all day long. I mean, jumping on crocodile heads. That's why I watch Swamp People now. It's all about the gator. You know what I mean? So, you know, Pitfall.
Oh, I think that's my favorite reference ever. Go down and swap and go get some gator. When I do that, I'm not going to take no bicycle pump. I'm going to go and step on that crocodile's head. And that's good enough for me. I don't need to go any further. We're on a time crunch. Pitfall me, baby.
Pitfall. All right. You know what? I'm going to go Pitfall too. And I will check for Victor's. Actually, no. I said we're just going to move on when we get enough winning scores.
Take
There
that
it
pause
is.
and get the hell on out.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is another tough one.
This is a tough one,
Ooh.
right? This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm going to start it off here. I want to make it clear. I like the Pac-Man games. However, somehow 2 of them got represented on here, and I don't mind if neither of them advanced forward. So I'm going to go Mega Man because I absolutely love the Mega Man games, and I can still play a ton of Mega Man games. They're incredible. Go with Mega Man.
Oh, fucking kill.
All right, Eminem.
What else was in one of Eminem's songs? Oh yeah, So Long, Bitch, You Did Me So Wrong. I don't know. Again, I gotta give credit to Miss Pac-Man. It was, you know, she was a lot of fun to be around, but you know, she can get to stepping right with her husband, and we're blasting our way through with the blue man, Mega Man. Let's do it.
All right, Mega Man. It's 2 for Mega Man. What do we got, Rod? Rod's sitting there just like, oh.
See, I'm a Gen Xer. What was that movie that we used to watch? Oh yeah, Breakfast Club. What was that line? Not even close, bud. Miss Pac-Man, no doubt, hands down, a lot better, a lot more entertaining. Getting to the different screens, getting the different fruit coming out, chasing the ghost. Mega Man was just never really got my appeal. Never got the appeal to it. It was just like, go around shooting these little things out of your arm, blah blah blah,
You
whatever.
can shoot giant scissors at a man and a bunch of robots.
But Miss Pac-Man brought it, especially when you got to the extra screens and all that kind of stuff. And then when you actually got to beat the game, Miss Pac-Man all day long. Any day of the week, Miss Pac-Man here on International Women's Day, Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll throw that card out there too.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Miss Pac-Man introduced the pretzel as part of the fruit,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yep.
One of the best things I really love right now is like one of those like German style pretzels when you're having a beer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Miss Pac-Man.
My man.
Based off the Bavarian. Goddamn.
Don't be salty.
Oh, fuck you, man. That was good timing.
Oh my god.
Oh, you bastard.
So how do I make this decision? If it went solely on quarters played, it'd be Miss Pac-Man, right? But like somebody else mentioned, Mega Man's got like a legacy. There's tons of games, right? And just it goes on. And to wrap this up, I'm just gonna say, cheers,
Oh man, the guy has a vessel for everything. I love
Mega
this.
Man.
All right, let me check on what Victor has here. Victor has Mega Man ranked number. Let me just. Victor has Mega Man ranked as his number 14 game.
Ooh.
But Miss Pac-Man is ranked his 16 game, which means Mega Man is moving on.
Wow.
In a tight one. 10-7s are always tight though. They're always tight.
I was kind of surprised about that. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Golden Axe versus Doom.
It's on me, I think. Maybe I don't know. Blowout.
Yeah,
series.
I think that's
Yeah, I think it's blowout series for sure.
Doom all day.
All right, Doom.
30-point win.
Doom was cool. It introduced in like Golden Axe is great, but like Doom like introduced just a new wave and a new thinking of video games, and it actually converted some people from consoles to actually computers. So Doom.
All right, Doom.
Yes.
Rod?
It's got to be Doom. It's like the OG of it. Plus, Doom was one of those first games where you put the headphones on, you turn them up, you turn the lights down, and it would just freak the shit out of you playing that game. So, yeah, Doom.
I think this might be unanimous, Steve.
It may be. I mean, hell, I played more Altered Beast than I did Golden Axe, and I played more
Hell
Doom than...
exactly for Doom.
Yeah. So I mean, it was
Altered
just like
Beast,
that's it.
okay.
There's no
Altered Beast,
question.
yeah.
It's Doom. We're dooming.
Yep. It's gonna be Doom for me. Just gonna punch that in there. All right.
Yep.
Blowout.
Speaking of punching, we got Super Mario versus Punch Out here to move on.
What you got, Clark, man?
Oh crap! It starts with me.
Yep. Yeah. Hot seat.
Quite honestly.
I mean, sure. I mean, it's compared to me and Clark. I mean,
Yeah. Quite honestly, I'm gonna just roll with Super Mario. That's just what I'm gonna do.
there you go. I mean, you could just leave me up because I'm going to say the same thing. As much as I love Punch Out, I mean, Super Mario is just like leaps and bounds beyond, trying to punch Mike Tyson. Wouldn't want to do that anyway.
Not even on an airplane.
No.
He'll mess you up on an airplane if you
Yep.
disturb that man.
What's wrong with you?
For me, QI the Tiger. Give me Max. We're going Punch Out.
Oh,
All right.
do,
right.
do.
Art,
Mario.
Gil.
Again, how do you like? Real quick side note: the whole thing that Art was saying about alternate universe. I was thinking about Chris Pratt as the voice of Frogger. All right. All right. So anyway, Again, this is one where I thought it would be like, on paper, Mario was, I think I might have been even like one of my top 3 or top 4. But thinking back, like, no, yeah, reluctantly going to go with Mario.
Oh,
Okay. Mario's going in.
I'll
Man,
do it.
oh man, if Sonic goes through here, it's going to
Yes!
be Sonic versus Mario, which is a basically Sega versus Nintendo debate we're about to have. Yeah, Gil, you're up.
Sonic.
Sonic.
Let's get
Art.
to it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna say Sonic, but like I don't know if you guys see it on like especially TikTok or Instagram. If Sonic and Mario switched places, have you seen those videos?
No.
No.
They are like there's someone is creating these videos where it's like a little bit better graphics, but it's like what happens and like they're all just shitting on Mario and Sonic's beating up everybody. It's amazing. But I'm going with Sonic on this one, man, just so we can talk more about Sonic and Mario.
All right, Sonic it is.
Oh, I found
Rod.
it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Sonic on this one, boys. I mean, bring back the Sega Nintendo debate.
Sorry, when I said I want to see Sonic versus Mario, I just clicked my vote in. Steve, where are you at? Are you Spy Hunter or Sonic here?
That car is fast, but Sonic is faster. So we're doing this. We're gonna do this. It has to happen.
Cool. We're
It
gonna
has to
finally
happen.
end this age-old debate right here on the show.
Yeah, because we're the end all be all.
Rampage
Ooh.
versus Pitfall.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I loved Pitfall. I can't play that anymore. It's just it doesn't have the same. I just don't get that same feeling from it. So I'm gonna go Rampage here.
Do you still play Rampage?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you really? Okay.
Yeah. I played Rampage with my buddy. Like I don't know. Probably it's been a little bit, but one of the friends on our podcast, I literally bought him World Tour 2, a couple months ago, Steve?
Something like that. Yeah. It wasn't long ago. I think that was like
To actively play it with a multi-tap on PS2.
I think you got it to
I think
for
that is
like his
the
birthday or
plan.
something. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Rampage. Steve, what do you got?
Cool. Yeah, let's rage on, brother. It's Rampage me, baby.
All right. Rod?
I'm going Pitfall. I was never huge with Rampage. Never was huge with it, so I'm going Pitfall.
All right.
Art?
I love Pitfall, but I don't have a Pitfall machine in my office.
I was gonna say, is it just gonna be a slow pan back over to the Rampage machine? Gil, what do you got?
You guys convinced me. I think I'm going to Rampage.
Oh man, is Rampage the dark horse to like win this thing right
Maybe.
now?
I would have
knows?
never thought it, but I'm
Who
thinking to
knows?
myself, if I'm a kid,
Oh wait, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure
Rampage.
if it's gonna get whoever the winner of this is.
Yeah, that's
Um,
nasty.
Me personally, I think there is a clear winner to this.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Um,
Victor.
All right,
Gil. Is it Gil
Gil,
first?
go ahead.
Oh, Victor's back.
Victor.
Oh,
Hey,
Victor, hop in here. Doom or Mega Man?
Mega Man.
Oh,
All right.
wow. Gil,
2 for Mega Man.
two for Mega Man. Art,
Doom.
Doom. All right, Rod,
Damn right, Doom.
Doom. Steve,
We're in hell. Doom.
I'm going with Doom as well. Let's submit it.
The fan dads stick together. That's why.
There,
All right,
there you
all
go.
right. This one's probably going to be quicker than the Super Mario and Sonic. So, all right, let's bring it back. Doubleheader night. They both just played. They're coming back to play again. I am so torn here. I think I have to go with Doom, but I really want to vote for Rampage.
Go with your heart.
Yes.
Look into your heart.
Go with your confidence.
I'm going with Doom or Rampage. Sorry,
Wow.
Oh,
I'm going to go
Wow.
Rampage over Doom. I might be the only person that votes, but that's fine.
hey, you know what? And that's okay. One is
One
the
of them
loneliest
is
number.
going to
Put me
make it
for
to the
Doom.
finals, and I'm okay.
Shut
with
up.
that.
Click that button. Click that button. Doom.
Doom.
Yeah.
All right. Rod.
I'm rolling with the big gun, Doom.
Art.
Rampage.
Rampage. All right. Gil.
Rampage.
Rampage. Victor.
Damn page.
Fuck Doom.
Oh man! Oh, so Rampage moves on to the final,
Wow.
That's
and here we go,
enough said.
guys. Let's fucking settle this once and for all.
Well,
Super
that's all the time we
Mario
have today,
or
folks. So we'll
Sonic. Victor,
Sorry.
we're starting with you.
Start with me. I'm gonna go with Sonic.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sonic for the win.
Gil,
Gotta go with Mario.
all right, all right. Art,
Neil, you're dead to me.
You know what? Like, Sonic. I'm going with Sonic.
all right. Rod,
Sonic.
Ooh.
Steve.
It's a me, Mario.
Well done.
Yeah.
Why couldn't
Fuck
you be
you,
the
Chris
voice?
Pratt. Get out of here.
Yeah. Why couldn't you be the voice?
I know.
Ribbit,
At least I
ribbit.
would have done it for like $20. That's not bad.
$20
Man.
and just blatant, like
All right.
blatant, just like showcasing your podcast and all this other stuff. Just like-
That's all I need. Just throw her name out there and just let me be offensive and not sound like Chris Pratt.
This is not for the sake of being interesting, I swear, but I owned a
Controversy.
bunch of Nintendo systems. I never owned a Genesis. I
What?
only ever owned
You're missing
a
out.
Game Gear. So
Wow.
I'm going Mario. We need someone else to come break this tie. Greg's asking in the
Uh-oh.
chat to come
He's
break
excited.
this tie. Greg, get in here
He's
and
ready.
break this tie.
We got to be nice to Greg because if we're not, he's gonna like shut the show down.
Right. He's like, great. Fuck
All
y'all.
right. Look at this. Yes.
This is
Yes!
the wildest bracket ever.
This is
So-
triple overtime right here. This is triple overtime.
Yeah, and this is easy for me, y'all. So I don't know if that tips it anyway, but without a doubt, so we can move on. It's without a doubt Mario. What are you Sonic people thinking?
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
It's
man.
Super Mario. It's
Our-
classic. Oh, they built a whole damn console on it, and it's still kicking. And fucking Nintendo kicked Sonic's ass, Genesis ass, Sega's.
Nintendo basically owns Sega at this point.
Right. So Mario owns Sonic. Sorry, Sonic, y'all. Sorry, y'all.
We'll see you at the 2024 Olympics.
Sorry.
Our tiebreaker's drunk. We need a new
So here it
judge.
is, Super Mario and Rampage, just like we all thought it would be.
Was this shit rigged?
To be fair, the Sonic movie did not have John
Lag
Leguizamo.
Libations in Lost Age is now being brought to you by Nintendo.
Find Greg on FanDuel.
I think this is actually probably tougher than Sonic and Mario for me. I'm actually going to go Rampage. I'm not going to lie. I really like if I think about as soon as we ended the stream, if I wanted to play one game between these two, it's Rampage for me.
Yes, really, Greg.
You know what?
Yeah.
Right there with you, Clark. Rampage.
Rampage. All right. Rampage has two. Rod.
So Rampage is now the old Gonzaga, like when it was like the 14th seed. Now it's a respectable team out there. Between the two, I had to go Rampage.
Oh.
And then it comes down to Art, who's got the arcade machine, but
Ready to turn over? We're going Rampage, my friends.
wow, Rampage with the craziest
Wow.
battle coming here.
Rampage is the George Mason of the year. Really, George Mason?
You have all lost all credibility whatsoever when it comes to these.
Man,
I love
right.
Rampage too, but
Rampage went through Donkey Kong, Pitfall, Doom, and Super Mario to win our bracket. Wow. Okay.
But like Rocky, it's not over. It's not over.
It's not over. It is not over. And we going right to the wrap now?
That's what I feel like doing, damn it.
All right.
Someone's hurt.
Where's that pretzel? He's still salty.
Yeah. Put some mustard on it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Who's tap dancing over there?
I know.
Right? It's like a CIA agent operative over there.
All right. So let's get into our fighting category.
Get over here.
Finish him.
So number one. All right.
Oh, it made
For
the
the sake of
count.
time, we have 3 more brackets to get through. We got
And 5 minutes.
yeah, basically. So let's try to just make it quick.
Challenge accepted.
You think it's
Right?
speed round?
Speed
Yeah,
round.
let's just do some speed rounds here.
Begin.
Fight.
Mortal Kombat. Who's got it? Let's just see a show of hands.
Finish
Oh,
him.
hell yeah.
Even though I got Shinobi in there, I'm happy to see it make the cut. I got
There
Mortal
you go.
Kombat.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
Oh.
Soul Calibur over Super Mario. Oh, Victor, you got 3?
Smash.
Wait a minute, who's doing what? Who do I?
Hold on, hold on. Soul Calibur.
So we got
Your
3
hand up.
Soul. So we got 3 Soul Calibers.
All
and 3
right.
Super Smash. Judge.
Smash.
Smashing it. Smash them. You gotta get 'em, Rock.
Gregory.
Greg.
Put the martini.
we
Put the
need your
martini
help.
down, producer.
Put the cigar down.
One I know a lot about, one I don't know anything about. So it's Smash.
Oh,
You should have
There
said
you
Soul
go.
Calibur. Greg, it's got soul. It's Soul Calibur. You should have said Soul Calibur.
That's fine. It's all right. It's
You
gonna get
did.
absolutely decimated by Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
so
keep
it's
it
okay.
moving.
Double Dragon versus Killer Instinct. I got Double
I
Dragon.
got double D.
Dragon.
I got double
Double
D's.
Dragon.
Give me the double D's.
All right,
Love the
we got
Double
4.
Ds.
We got 4 for Double
I'll
Dragon.
go double dragon.
5. Okay, it's moving on.
Ooh.
Tekken. Give me Tekken. Give me
If we're
Tekken.
being real, we gotta go Tekken.
Give me Tekken.
Tekken.
I
Tekken.
mean,
Tekken.
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 Shaq
are you
Fu.
going to go Shaq Fu? Really? Are you really going to do that?
I am.
mean,
I am.
Are you going to go watch Kazam later too? I mean,
Goddamn right.
How many we got? We got 5 for Tekken.
Tekken.
a Tekken.
I love
yeah.
Shaq Fu, but Tekken's my number 1. I can't
Who
do
put that
that.
in there, by the way?
Me.
Tekken.
Tekken
No.
or Shaq Fu?
We're all like
Oh.
fans of it secretly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like when I threw, yeah, I don't know who necessarily put it in, but good on them.
said it was
Marvel
gonna be the
versus
Dark Horse.
Capcom and Fighting Force.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Marvel.
versus Capcom.
Marvel
Marvel.
Capcom.
Yeah.
It's a
All
shame.
day, any day.
I'm Fighting Force on that.
Yeah. Damn. Damn.
Def Jam or
Oh.
Injustice.
Injustice.
I'm going Injustice as well.
Injustice.
Justice.
Third
Yeah.
sport. There you go.
Justice.
Justice
Four
taking it.
for it.
Damn.
Doesn't matter.
Moving on.
Poor Def Jam.
Yeah, poor Def Jam. It's an absolutely great game
Yeah.
though. All right, we
Like
got
the
Virtual
label.
Fighter.
Virtual Fighter or Dead or Alive.
Virtual Fighter.
Virtual.
Fighter.
Ooh. Ooh, that's
I'm
a
Dead
tough
or
one for me.
Alive.
Dead
Who's
or
got Dead or
alive.
Alive?
I
Dead
think
or
I'm dead.
Alive?
I think I'm dead or alive. The virtual
3 and
fighter.
3.
It's all on art.
Yeah.
It's all on art. Oh,
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Greg.
Greg's just gonna pop in and say Def Jam.
When I totally blame him.
I don't know either one.
Oh,
Oh,
Virtual is a great tire.
Like,
okay. So then if Greg's got nothing to add, it goes to the higher seed. So I'm gonna give it to Virtual Fighter, even though
Hey,
it's a mistake.
hey,
This is
Hey,
this
Greg,
next,
Better
the
Life
next
has-
day. The next day, all the sports radio stations are gonna be fighting over. Like, did you see that? They got tanked, man. Dead or Alive got screwed over.
Yeah. No, basically, they'll just be like, "Oh, they were all injured," and it's
all I gotta
It's a
say is
technicality. We need to fix this for
no,
next
it's
tournament.
collusion.
Those kids deserve to be in there.
extremely
Who's gonna tell the
Versus
parents?
Street Fighter.
Like
Sonic
Who's
Boom.
got Primal Rage?
fatality.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
All right, so it's basically Street Fighter.
Yeah, it was Street Fighter all
Yeah.
day.
All day.
I think so.
All
yeah.
right.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Is everyone
Kombat.
is everyone Mortal Kombat over Smash Bros?
yep.
Yep.
I'm Tekken. Who else is Tekken?
Tekken.
I'm double D's.
Double D.
Dragon.
3 double Ds. Gil's
Gil, where are you at?
Real quick, I know we got to speed it up, but Is Double Dragon really like a fighting game? I know it falls in the genre, but to
I
me,
mean, you're
fighting games are like Mortal Kombat.
Fighter
this and
brawler,
that.
yeah.
Fighter
You're fighting all the
brawler.
way
Kind of
through.
what- That's kind of what I was thinking.
Tekken. Tekken.
Oh,
Tekken. All right.
See, Gil was trying to use the whole Die Hard Christmas movie type comparison thing there. Just go with the
All right.
fighting.
We
You're
got,
fine.
we got 3. Greg, do you have a
We should have like an image of Greg just popping up.
nothing?
Oh wait. How about we let Zach decide
Oh,
Is he in the comments?
if he's watching? Because I know he knows it.
Oh yeah.
Which
Yeah,
one?
it's
Zach?
overall.
It's overall
Overall.
franchises. So like Tekken Tag Tournament versus literally
Double
any
Dragon.
of the other
Super
of the
Double Dragon. Double Dragon and Battletoads.
double Tekken.
Battletoads.
Battletoads never made it. That's another one. Yeah. Yeah.
Poi never made it.
Shit, I can't believe it.
Zach, it's up to you. What is it?
Come on,
Tekken or
Zach.
Double Dragon?
Zach, just give an answer and make sure it's
two,
and make sure it's Tekken.
1.
That's fucked up.
All right. If we don't get a comment,
I meant Double
5
Dragon. I
seconds
meant
from
Double
Zach,
Dragon.
it's going to the higher seed.
I'm going by Tekken. He said
All right,
Tekken. He said
Tekken.
All right.
There it is,
Ooh.
Malarkey.
See,
Come
fan
on, man.
participation.
as it should be.
Malarkey was
fuck
a
outta
secret character in Double Dragon.
All right, we got
I thought Malarkey was a code word for Joe
Marvel
Biden.
versus Capcom or Injustice.
Ooh, that's
I
a
gotta go
tough
with
one.
Marvel.
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 I'm usually more of a Marvel guy, but I'm going Injustice.
Oh.
All right, so
And
how
that
many for
would be
Marvel?
an injustice.
Just show of hands, Marvel.
The irony, right? The
Marvel.
irony.
So we only got 2 for Marvel.
No, Marvel.
That's
That's
a
3.
4. All right.
Oh, there you go.
If we were doing graphics, I'd say Injustice, but Marvel vs. Capcom.
I can get tentacle.
Virtual Fighter versus Street Fighter. I don't really think there's a debate
Street
here.
Fighter.
The one with fighter in the title.
Oh shit.
All right, Victor somehow got 2 votes.
I got Street Fighter.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
who
Street
doesn't
Fighter.
have
Street
Street like
Fighter. Street
who's
Fighter.
got Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That's unanimous. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that was efficient. We flew through this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do
Mortal
the
Kombat.
rest of them like that.
Well, I think we need to slow down just a little bit. I understand there's a little bit of like the time,
well,
but
I wanted to get
I mean,
to
I
the
got good
final
jokes I
4
left
before
out.
we actually started slowing down again.
Okay, yeah.
I'd leave out some of my good jokes.
Mortal Kombat
right? I know.
versus
I had a
Tekken.
whole list.
Mortal Kombat.
Okay, that's Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
If you say Tekken, you leave right now. dare you.
Everyone Mortal Kombat.
I'm taking my
Yeah.
bracket and going somewhere else.
He still
See?
managed to fit one in.
He got that joke in.
He
Okay.
did. I know.
So
It's
I might be
good.
the odd man out here, but I think Marvel versus Capcom is better than Street Fighter.
Cool.
because
Then you
they're-
can get out.
They're the exact same game, except for Marvel versus Capcom has better characters.
Whoa,
exact
that
same
is a
game.
bold statement.
They work on
Yeah.
the exact same platform. They work on the exact same. They're made by the same company.
He's not lying.
No, I mean about better characters. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going Street Fighter. I
Street
appreciate
Fighter.
that, though. I'm going Street
You gonna
Fighter.
tell me Wolverine's better than Blanca?
Wheel crawl. Wheel crawl.
Or
I
not-
love
isn't
it. I
it better
think
than
Wolverine.
Blanca?
I prefer Street
Wheel
Fighter.
crawl. Wheel
Street
crawl.
Fighter.
All right, who's got Street Fighter?
Street. There you go.
Or
Yeah. I'm gonna Hadouken in your face when I see you tomorrow, Clark.
fair enough. That's fine.
Hot.
Oh,
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is
This
this
is what
is
it- this is what
this
it
is
is.
basically the greatest way that this could come down. It's the rank 1, first seed, second seed.
Character
Mortal Kombat,
wise,
man.
All right, let's go. Let's go around and actually talk about this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the final one. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah. For me personally, it's Mortal Kombat all the way. I thought Street Fighter was fun. After Street Fighter 2, their controls got convoluted. I thought it was just a bullshit game after that. Me personally, I have not liked Street Fighter since Street Fighter 2 and then Ultra and then blah 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 whatever the hell. Mortal Kombat for me has constantly evolved. They've constantly tried new things, and I think they're better for it. So I'm going Mortal Kombat. Steve?
All right. I gotta say, Street Fighter was my very first fighting game. I remember going to pick up my Book It Club pizza from Pizza Hut, and while we're waiting for it, playing the arcade there. But then Mortal Kombat came around, and parents freaked the fuck out about it, and I love that even more. Just I'm ripping dudes' spines out and uppercutting them into a pit of spikes, and I've been uppercutting them into the pit of my heart ever since. I know, right? God, someone ripped my throat out. But Mortal Kombat, let's do it.
All right.
Not even close. So
Matt is canceled.
to look at it, Street Fighter, that was like Mario in the 80s Nintendo. Mortal Kombat, it's like Sonic in the 80s for Genesis. And it was more for the grown-ups than it was the little kiddies. So Mortal Kombat definitely stood out. Plus, it's the first one to go to Steve's point, pulling people's spines out. You have blood and stuff on the screen too, which was pretty cool. So you could do that with Mortal Kombat. You felt a little more older playing that game.
I'm mature. It says it in the title.
Mortal Kombat has 3 votes going into Art. What do you got to say?
Zach, I love you.
Yeah,
I love you, man.
I
Mortal Kombat, hands down, best fighting game. Just it is like, yes, it was cute with all the different electricity for all the different the cartoon rap. Mortal Kombat got real. Done.
Yeah.
Finish him. Done.
Plus, it even made up for the bad first movie.
It has begun.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat at least has 1 good movie. Street Fighter has 0 good movies.
Hey, you be careful with
Oh,
Raul
no.
Julia.
Those anime ones are good.
In the Mortal Kombat movie,
Street
look,
Fighter anime one.
it has begun. Reagan says, and it's like, it has begun.
It has begun.
For
Those
the
were
record,
$800 sunglasses, asshole.
Any
Look, we're
movie that is
redundant.
going to give Chris Lambert a role, I'm here for it. Like,
Yeah.
give that
There can
man
only be
all
one
the
rating.
money and all the acting roles. Let's go.
There can only be one rating.
There can only be one.
There can only be one Raiden. Exactly.
Oh,
All right.
fuck.
So it seems
Immortal,
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat takes it.
Flawless victory.
Well, I don't know about flawless because we didn't get to
Shut up. It
kill
is.
and victory.
Street
Okay,
Fighter.
all right, that's fine.
Fatality.
Fatality.
Ain't no friendship here.
Outstanding.
Zach, I'm with you.
Toasty.
Mortal Kombat.
Zach is
And 12. Was it 12 now about to come out, I think?
Something like that.
So there's the next one's coming out here shortly.
All right, guys.
That's a fun story. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, that is a
Did you say get over here on the phone?
Zach just said in the comments.
That is very different than my
It's just a
experience.
wild thing
Put it up.
that was said.
He's in the theater. Get over here.
Yeah, post that up again.
For the movie or for the phone sex you snuck into the theater?
Yes. Oh,
What?
I don't know. I've tried. His rates are expensive. It's up there. I mean, granted, totally worth it,
Oh,
but
my
still.
God.
He specifically asked to be paid in quarters. Anyway,
Tried that in a strip club once. That didn't go over well.
Yeah.
Blowing the controller has a whole new meaning now.
You want to dongle my joystick?
all right. We are gonna get back to the brackets here.
Bracket time.
Modern. Ooh.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Battlefront.
We going series?
Yeah,
I think
Call of
series.
Duty. And down.
yeah,
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Is that
I'll do like
Are you the lone Battlefield?
Don't get emotional.
got
Art.
Vic Battlefront.
Victor's.
yeah.
All right. Spider-Man versus Diablo.
Diablo.
Yeah, who's up for
Diablo.
Diablo?
I love my Spider-Man games, but I gotta go Diablo 2. Just
All right, so we got
Diablo
three
2.
Diablo.
Or 3 or 1
Yeah,
or 4. Oh, yeah. Diablo.
All right, we
Is
got
it
3
3-3?
Diablo,
And then-
so Vic, Gil, Art, you're 3 for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think I'm going. This is tough.
Gil's having a
Come on, Gil.
inner
Existential
conflict.
crisis. I gotta go Spidey.
What's your Peter
Oh.
tingle saying?
Oh, is that
All
what's
right,
tingling?
so we got
It burns. I don't know. Art, should I get? No.
Oh,
Reprehensible company.
Yeah, the game, not the
Spider-Man's made
Yeah.
by Acclaim and Sony. Like, what do you want? I think the original Spider-Man games were Activision, weren't they?
Activision, yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
think that was Zach.
they're
talking-
literally made by the same company.
People hate the Harry Potter woman, but they're buying Hogwarts like crazy.
Right.
looks like a fun game. I don't.
I think that was actually Zach's comments to Gil on their phone time.
Greg, you got
Is Greg-
anything to say about Spider-Man Diablo?
What's
I've
the
played-
Spider-Man?
I've played one.
Okay.
And Spider-Man is pretty damn good. So
All right.
I'm gonna give it to Spider-Man. It's
Going
great.
to
It's a great
Spider-Man.
franchise.
But he only played one. That's like half
You-
the thing.
Yeah. That's why I'm only here for tie breaks, y'all.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Anybody else feel like Greg's probably having a sandwich or something while we're doing this on this channel?
Probably is just sitting in the back with a BLT and a beer.
Sandwich, a few
Like,
beers.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you know.
He's in a sauna, just chilling.
Oh no, he switched.
Told you secretly we all work for
He's
Greg.
downloading the games. That's what
Yeah, I
He's
know.
trying to play the games before he has to vote out. I'm like, oh shit, what is this?
Yeah, wait. I gotta wait. This doesn't have pause.
What's a Diablo?
All right, next
It's a hot
up.
sauce.
Dude, I love
Milk
Diablo.
out
2. That
Diablo.
was tough. That was tough. I love Diablo 2. though.
El Diablo.
Next
That
up,
was
we have
really nice.
Halo and Red Dead Redemption.
Ooh.
To me, this is 100% clear cut, and I'm sorry, Doug, but it is Red Dead Redemption all day.
Halo kind of went off the rails on the series, so I feel like it's Red Dead.
Who's got Red Dead?
Make that
Feel
3
like,
for
yeah.
Red Dead.
Yeah, I'll go Red Dead.
I like Halo.
It's got a good storyline and stuff.
I like
too.
Turtles.
I like to.
I like
Bill
turtles. I
Hart.
like turtles.
Oh, he's there. This
I love.
I'll go with Red Dead.
Okay.
All
Then I
right.
will vote.
That pushed
Yeah,
it.
Gil.
I abstain.
Gil's inner turmoil of just.
He's like, somebody help me out. Somebody help
You're
me out
welcome,
over
Gil.
here.
I don't want to do it.
Pressure. Ooh.
Fallout
Ooh.
or The Last of Us.
That's a good 13-4 right there. Wow. I'm going Fallout. I'll say it. I'm going Fallout. I've enjoyed Fallout. I've done the different ones. Last of Us I didn't finish, so Fallout for me.
Well, for The Last of Us, there's one good game and one terrible game. So
Easy there, Clark. But easy there. As much as I do love the story of Last of Us, I mean, what do you think? Yeah.
we got three. We got 3 Fallout.
No, we got more props coming up.
We got more
Fallout boy?
Fallout.
I mean,
Yeah,
I got more.
That's the one I got you right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, the little buddies. Yeah. And then I even got I'm sorry, I have to because I've been waiting for you know what? No, I got more. It's moving on. Get out of here.
And Fallout isn't perfect, right?
No, it's not
No.
perfect.
No.
Neither is
Vegas,
Last of Us.
That last one, ugh. But no, I'm going with Last of Us.
Art.
I'll go Fallout.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that. But
See,
I would go.
Steve got me with the props. Like I've been doing props here all the time. Voting like,
So it got me a TV show.
Art, I
All
just
right,
want to be you when I grow up, man. That's all.
Actually, Zach, I think they are working for on a Fallout show.
They are.
Yeah.
And to be completely fair, The Last of Us season 1 so far is so much better than the game. So
Okay, you biased little bastard.
I don't
But
like the
it's-
first game. I think the first.
I
game's
know you
crap.
do. That was made to a point. We make jokes about it.
Yep. Okay,
Guys,
so we
you're
got
both pretty.
GTA
Guys,
versus
you're both
Assassin's Creed.
Both of you can go to the prom. It's
both of
okay.
you are pretty.
Lies.
GTA is sad. I'm going GTA.
Yeah, this is probably a
I don't even
plug,
finish the Assassin's Creed
GTA.
games half
Yeah.
the time.
All right.
Too much learning in Assassin's Creed.
I'm just throwing it out there. All right.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, Resident Evil for me.
Zelda.
Yeah,
Resident Evil series. I
I'm
always
going
play
Resident
that.
Evil.
Yeah.
I'm doing Zelda.
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 Vic, you're
I'm
Zelda.
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 So we got 4
So
Zelda.
we got
Yep.
4 Zeldas.
I like Zelda
Yeah.
and his green uniform. Yeah, so Zelda.
All right. Final Fantasy God of War. Who's got Final Fantasy?
Ooh.
I'm in on the Final Fantasy. I love God of War, but Final Fantasy, I mean, that has like 25 years of my life, if not more.
True. We got 3 and 3 on this.
I haven't
Art,
finished
you
both
seem
of them,
like
but
you're
I would go
picking.
God. I'm going God of War.
Ooh.
God of War for me.
2.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a fair.
I'm gonna pull a Greg. I don't
7-10 matchup. They're
I
hard,
haven't
man.
played any. Like I really maybe played them once or like. So like I don't know. Get Greg in here after he's like done making his BLT. Like I want to know like if he's played any of these games and has more of a weighted response. I would appreciate that because I don't want to like mess this up.
Okay, so
Cleaning off the
Final Fantasy I played on like 4 consoles ago. Okay, I haven't played it anytime recent. And God of War, I watched both of my boys play not the Ragnarok one, the last one. So I have an opinion on I have an opinion, but
Okay.
if y'all want it.
That's what we got you in here for.
Okay, so it's God of War. It's God of War.
God of War.
God of War is dope.
Too bad you lost
Final
because now
Fantasy.
it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
We got 3 to 3. Art, are you removing your vote, or do you want me to go to your
Diplomatic
spreadsheet to see what
immunity.
you voted?
Diplomatic immunity.
All right, hold on. Let me bring up your spreadsheet here.
Whoa.
That's hot.
Art, you had. This is modern.
Just like the drama. Then when they go to the
I
clock, they're like, "What's going on over there?" They'll tell us.
Watch the
in a
replay.
second.
Watch the
Yeah.
replay.
This
I
is
think
one that
he's-
has like 2 rounds of commercial timeouts.
You had God of War as an 8, and you had Final Fantasy as an 11. So it seems like
God of War.
God of War.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
So it'll be a flagrant 1, not a flagrant 2.
Yes.
This one hurts me. I love both of these games. They're
Metal
2
Gear.
of my favorite games. I think this was like 1 and 2 for me.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Wait a minute. I got something for this.
You're gonna grab a box, put a box over yourself.
It's a rubber ducky.
Yes.
He's in the tub.
Have you seen my rubber ducky?
Pew pew. But yeah, so Metal Gear Solid. There we go.
What? Victor, you said you're gonna put a box over your head.
Yeah.
So,
And then
all right. I'm
to cap it
going to
off,
go
like-
with Metal Gear to move on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to say like
That's it.
Victor says that. I'm like, how is he gonna top this? He brings that in.
Robert.
Who's got Metal Gear?
I had Metal Gear. I think everybody pretty much had
I
Metal
don't know
Gear.
if Victor or Steve
That's at least
planned that, but that was well done.
All
It's
right.
telepathy. Great minds think alike.
Oh, you both have
So-
ESPN? Nice.
Back up to the top, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, or Spider-Man?
Not even close to me, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
That's always being played in my house.
All right,
Call of
Saban.
Duty.
All right,
I'm
Saban.
kind of Call of Duty here as well.
Yeah.
So
Spider-Man. That's what I'm.
Let the sales talk for themselves. Call of Duty.
Call it.
well, there's
What was that,
like
Vic?
I don't know if
17
that's
Call
the
of Duty
best
games
argument,
to
but-
5
Yeah.
Spider-Man games.
Because if
Call
that's
it Spider-Man.
then Fortnite's taking over, right?
Wait, so who else said Call of Duty?
I just
Who said Call of Duty?
I'll go with, yeah.
yeah.
All right,
All right.
We got 5 to 1.
Sorry,
here.
Spidey.
Nothing against you, Pete, but
His what do you think? His Peter thing is going off somewhere.
Red Dead and
I-
Fallout, both
that
open
is
world games, both great story. Well,
This is one of
Actually,
the tighter matchups.
both
Yeah.
open world games. One has a really good story. Who's got Red Dead?
I'll go with Red Dead.
Ooh.
That is
What about-
four.
I got another one.
So
His
sorry,
head even
Steve.
bobbles. Oh, son of a bit. What about the minigun? He's got the minigun. Does that make up for anything? No. All right.
He's got the shelf.
is the
I mean,
fun
I
one.
love Fallout. I got a Pip-Boy in the corner, but
that's
GTA versus Legend of Zelda.
GTA. People still play GTA 5 and it's like, what, 15 years old or something now? I mean,
At
GTA's got the staying power.
I'm gonna go with Zelda still.
Who's got
Zelda.
GTA?
GTA. We
Are we
split?
split on this?
Are we split on this one too? We the Brady bunch over here? 3 on one
I
side, 3 on
think
the
I
other?
gotta go Zelda.
All right, Greg, you got an opinion here? GTA.
Oh my god. Oh no. Are you serious? Man. Extensive history with both of these. I've played every one almost.
Okay.
One to the
Loving it.
prompt,
No.
one to the Christmas formal, huh,
It's
Greg?
going to be GTA.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm
Y'all
noticing
thought
a
I was a
theme that you're
Nintendo stand, didn't you?
Yeah.
Y'all thought I was a Nintendo stand. Yes, you did,
There
Ron.
goes our sponsor.
Get that Peter Pan character out of here.
Represent Tommy Vercetti. Fuck, they had Ray Liotta voice a character. Come on.
Ooh, Metal Gear Solid.
I think this is no competition. Metal Gear has this in the bag. Who's got Metal Gear?
I got Metal Gear.
I've got another one.
We got 4. That is enough to move it
No,
on.
wait. Steve, you went with
Metal Gear Solid?
no, so it's 3-3. Wait, Victor, who'd you go with?
I did it. I didn't
Right,
know.
we didn't get to vote.
Wait,
I think everybody on the left of my screen went Metal Gear, right? Didn't I go Metal Gear?
Yeah,
You go Metal
Yeah,
Gear?
Steve went Metal Gear. I went Metal Gear.
Yeah,
and
the
then
four
I
of
went
us went Metal Gear.
I'm
Yeah.
confused. Okay.
4.
All right.
I would say easy. Slow down, Betty Ford on the cough syrup.
Call of Duty or Red Dead Redemption.
Call of Duty.
Is this her
For
final?
me, it's Call of Duty. It's Call of
No,
Duty.
this is our semifinal.
Okay.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
But I can see where the conflict would be if you're in the campaigns because the
You said
campaign of Red
Duty,
Dead draws
yeah.
people in. But I'm multiplayer, so Call of
All right.
Duty.
So who's got Call of Duty?
I gotta.
Gotta go Call of Duty.
All right.
Call of Duty, you're your booty. There you go.
Num.
Metal Gear.
Yep. Metal Gear. I'm in on Metal Gear.
He's got another duck.
Game.
Mm.
Oh,
We
Clark,
got
I need
4,
another
we got
duck.
4 for Metal Gear.
What the duck?
I go
That's
Metal
Ford.
Gear. I go Metal Gear.
Oh,
All
my
right.
God.
Is that unanimous? Gil, you want to
No.
get in this unanimous?
GTA.
All right.
Right.
Yo,
This
where's
was
your
all-
GTA mug? That's worth 5 votes.
So then
so-
here's the finale.
All right.
He's gonna go get-
I'll kick this one off. For me, Metal Gear is my number 1 with a bullet. Metal Gear is my favorite game of all time. I'm an absolute Hideo Kojima stan. It's Metal Gear Solid with a
He's a relief pitcher
motherfucking
for the Red
bullet.
Sox, right?
Good.
What's that,
No, sorry.
Steve?
You know, this is a little bit tough because I mean, I sunk a lot of hours into Modern Warfare 2, all Black Ops, all, like everything. But I mean, when it really comes down to it, Metal Gear Solid has withstood. Like I can always go back and play this and never be tired of it, and I will continue to never be tired of it. And may Snake never die. Metal Gear Solid.
Rod?
Well, opposite of tired, I got tired of Metal Gear Solid myself. So I stopped playing that a while back. But I'm not a big campaign person. But the campaigns I like about Call of Duty is that they're not very long campaigns. If you want to do them, the multiplayer options, the always new things they try to bring out to do things in a series, even though Advanced Warfare is kind of like Rocky V. We don't want to talk about it really, but it is out there. The series itself is always out of the gate doing well. And then the expansions they do into the different Warzone type things from that series. And it's always one of the top, if not the top one, the sellers coming right out of the gate every year. Like people look forward to it. And it's one game that I play more than anything else, despite all the games I have and the games I download. It's always Call of Duty. I got the crew that we run with on stuff, with some of you guys supposed to be running Call of Duty games. I'm just saying. But we always are looking forward to playing stuff on it. So if any of the big games like that, whether it's the Fortnite or the Apex or any of them, Call of Duty always comes out on top to be the one to actually play. So Call of Duty for me.
All right, Art.
God, I love Rod's passion for that game. Freaking do. I love it. But just for me alone, just playing both games, it's Metal Gear Solid for me.
All right, Gil.
All right, so I agree. I could go the route, right, Rod? I agree with everything that he said, but I'm going to be that guy. Metal Gear is overrated. Metal Gear's overrated. The controls are whack, right? For a lot of them, they're wonky. Admittedly, I haven't played like the last Modern because I got like tired of it, right? The stories are nuts. Like this guy's arm got cut off, Ocelot, and they got attached to this other dude. Like you need a whole like wiki just to follow the storylines. And then there's like Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, Jake the Snake. And then Zach, who the fuck plays games for the soundtracks? Yeah, it's good, but like, oh,
Take from
CD player.
Wait a minute, you're putting the snakes in the Metal Gear, but you're saying Call of Duty, or you going?
No. I'm going with Call of Duty.
Okay,
I'm saying
cool.
that. No, Metal Gear is overrated to me, in my opinion.
That'd be funny if it's like, nah, I love Metal Gear. I'm going.
Yeah.
I mean, if they put Jake the Snake in, you could DDT in Metal Gear.
I mean, the last time I really liked, Metal Gear, when you put the box on your head, the OG Nintendo one, but after that, I got lost. I don't know. It's not for me.
Hold on. Did we just witness the biggest breakup in video game history between Gil and Phone Sex Zach? Like, what happened?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I noticed that too.
Thoughts and prayers.
Zach changed his avatar. He's not wearing his robe.
We've come to
Victor, what do you got?
end of the road.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Why am I laughing? No, okay. So I enjoy the Call of Duty games because I just like the fact that I can just. It's like sometimes it's not a 30-40 minute cutscene where I could just play the game and shoot stuff around and blow up stuff, which is a lot of fun. Kind of like what Gil's saying. I mean, yeah, Metal Gear, I enjoyed the first few, but then after a while, I just felt like it was so hyped up. And if you don't remember what you did the last time, you're going to be lost playing the game. But I'm going to go with Call of Duty, even though like I can't play for more than like 40 minutes because I start getting motion sickness. I'm going to go with Call of Duty.
Come on over, man.
Man,
I'm on my way.
All right.
Did we go to Greg?
That's exactly like the sandwich.
All right.
Put the hoagie down, Greg.
So, I don't know anything.
So we go to the higher seed.
Oh man, that's such a crappy way for us to end.
It's the rules. It's in the rules.
I
Go to
know.
Like the last year's Super Bowl, the Chiefs, how they won with those field goals.
Man,
I can't believe you flagged them for that. Well, that's the
so
rule.
brutal. Oh,
bye.
That breaks my fucking heart.
Next year we get 7.
Achy breaky.
That's a shame.
that is a shame.
Are we having like a moment of
You
silence?
almost got me there.
Hey, Steve, can you take like electrical tape and put like crosses on your duck's eyes in the tub?
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Yeah, sure.
Maybe somebody should play.
Yeah.
Somebody should play taps for Matt.
You Sonic people got your payback there. Ha
All right.
You
Now
Sonic
we're gonna head
people.
into the sports
Yeah.
What do
category.
you mean, you Sonic?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm offended.
You know what he means.
All right. First up. Whoops.
There it is.
Shakalaka, shakalaka.
First up, Madden versus Burnout.
Burnout. No.
Do we even have to go through the roll on this one?
Madden.
Madden, keep it going.
Madden. All right.
Are we
Madden.
suffering Madden burnout though?
Oh.
WWE versus EA's NHL.
I'm going EA NHL.
EA NHL.
Can you still knock the player out in NHL?
Yeah. I still
See. I don't think EA's NHL is the good NHL.
I think it is.
Is
That's
it
the
like
only one. That's the only one really being played now.
Man, I feel the same way, man.
Well,
I'm
now-
going
I'm going to WWE.
If you take
I'm
it back
going
to
WWE as well.
If you go 1994 EA NHL with Gretzky, it was the best NHL.
All right, who's got
94 was the
WWE?
best one.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. WWE. Yeah.
What are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing what I want. Fuck it, Rod. I do it live. I'll write this
It's not
shit
even
Calling the
myself.
business a heel turn.
It's not even real sports. It's not
The
sports,
blood-
fellas.
Whoa,
It's sports
whoa,
entertainment.
whoa.
Hell yeah!
Sports
it is.
entertainment.
Speaking
was
of sports
entertained.
entertainment, here's
Oh.
our next one:
NFL
Blitz.
Blitz.
or
Blitz.
Gran Turismo.
NFL Blitz.
NFL Blitz.
Yeah, it's
I like
Blitz all
driving
day.
cars.
Get these car games out of here. Blitz.
More like Gran Burismo, am I right?
So we got 4 for Blitz.
Art had that one.
Yeah, it was Blitz. Blitz definitely.
All right.
Wait,
Nice
9 years on
cars
that
in the
joke.
garage, yeah. 9 years.
I think again this is a real easy one.
Tecmo.
Tecmo.
Hey.
Tecmo.
Tecmo Bowl.
Which was like a late edition too. So it was like, yeah.
Except for that DLC of Tiger Woods PGA where your wife chases after you with the clubs. That's a fun one.
Gotta watch
I
the-
also think
gotta
this
watch
is
the
an
garage
easy one
track.
personally.
Tony Hawk.
Hawk.
NBA 2K.
Tony Hawk.
I'm
The
NBA
Hawk.
2K. I don't even consider Hawk a sports game, really.
Man, it is definitely a sports game.
I mean, you're skateboarding, and I guess
Well,
that's the sport.
PGA is. Ugh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, more than PGA.
Wii Sports.
But racing.
Wii
Gran
Sports
Turismo.
or Fight Night.
Fight
I
Night.
Fight
love
night. Fight night.
the Fight Night series.
Fight Night.
Fight night.
Who's
Oh.
up for Fight Night?
Fight night.
Big props to whoever late. That was a late edition too. I totally blanked my mind. Fight Nights are awesome.
You're welcome, Gil.
So we only got 2 for Fight Night.
Oh, I got.
No, I think
yeah.
that-
Gil's
Fight
fight
Night.
night. No, you just-
Get the hands up. Get the
Victor's got
hands up.
fight night. Put
4
your hands in the air, yeah.
Fight
4
Night.
for Fight Night.
I would have said Wii Sports. It's in the name. It's Wii Sports. It's in the name.
Our first
you,
football on football
This is a
violence.
tough 10 versus 7 right here.
It is.
I
That
do that
is
thing.
really tough.
2K had that first person point of view, didn't they?
Yeah.
The quarterback
I
point
feel
of
like
view.
NFL 2K was the best pro football, but the college football on EA was one of the best games to play too.
NCAA for me.
Here comes Saban again, literally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I can't even
NCAA
Saban
here
this
as
one.
well.
I can't even Saban it. It'd be like Saban talking about it. It'd just be a circle going around. I can't even do that.
NCAA.
I'm going
All
NCAA.
right, who's got NCAA?
I'm going NCAA, even though I'd like the 2K.
Got at least
NCAA.
4 or 5.
4, yep.
Because you had to have
Because
the
I didn't
2K
play
on
either of them.
Dreamcast. If you had to have it on Dreamcast, it wasn't as great.
Hey Matt, when are you gonna tell him we have 12 more brackets after this one?
Let's do it.
This so we got one more bracket after this. One. That's it. Need for Speed versus NBA Jam.
NBA Jam.
Need
Jam.
for Speed got
Wait, Art,
screwed
just turn
here.
around.
because
Boom,
NBA Jam, I
shakalaka.
think, takes it. NBA Jam, who's
NBA
got
Jam,
that?
NBA Jam.
Everybody?
Shakalaka.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
unanimous.
that's a
mover.
sweep.
It's racing.
He's on fire.
Madden.
Probably
Madden.
where
Madden.
WWE takes its bow.
Madden.
Give me the
Madden.
give me the boom introduction.
Yeah.
Go with Madden.
Who's got Madden here?
Yeah.
All right. The unanimous winner. This is a tough one.
Tecmo.
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 Not even hard for me. Tecmo.
I'm
That's not hard for me
Blitz.
either.
I'm Blitz too. I'm
Tecmo.
Blitz.
Blitz.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
So we're 3 and 3. So we're 3 and 3 with Tecmo.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
Tecmo.
All right.
Somebody wake up Greg and tell him what's up.
Tell them to stop counting the money.
How's even close? Bo Jackson.
Tecmo.
Tecmo was the
All right. Greg answered in the comments. Tecmo.
my man.
I'm not upset either way. Like,
Yeah, it's a
That's fair,
it's a
yeah.
4-5 seed. You know what I mean? Like you wanted both of them to win. They weren't both going to win. All right. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater versus Fight Night.
Fight night.
Who's got Fight Night?
I got fight night. I'm only one
I'll
fight
say
night.
Fight
One.
Night as well. Fight Night.
2.
2. I got Tony Hawk's here.
I got fight
I'm
night.
gonna go with Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. That's 3.
Gil,
if I-
you're in.
If
Gil's wondering.
what have I played more hours in, like Lifetime? It's got to be Tony Hawk.
All right.
That doesn't mean it was better. It just means you put more time in it. You just didn't realize.
Well,
it.
I mean, No, I like Fight Night too, buddy.
Some people put a lot of time in algebra. Doesn't mean it was the best thing to do.
And you know what?
NBA Jam.
Again, no math. God damn it, Rod.
I was
right.
hating on
Talked about
soundtracks.
this.
I was hating on soundtracks, but the Tony Hawk soundtrack was a lot of part of the appeal to the game. You know?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
good.
is
We got
what is it again?
NCAA football
This is a tough one.
versus NBA Jam.
NBA Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, it's no comparison. Who's got NBA Jam on this?
That is so tough.
Jam. That's
We got
4
4.
Jam.
I
4
don't
Jam.
think- Yeah.
I got to go NCAA, but it's doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
All right, we are down to our
NCAA Jam.
final 4.
Yes.
Madden.
Madden versus
Ooh,
Technical. I'm going Madden. Who else
Madden.
has Madden?
We'll do Madden.
Madden.
Bo Jackson's in Madden.
Yeah,
Well, Madden, it was
He
you, know,
is.
you got the MLS and the stretcher when it came out that year, kind of
Yeah.
setting apart and everything. And yeah,
So we got 5 on that.
I think, six. I think everybody.
abstain. I'm gonna abstain.
Okay.
The Supreme Court justice on here?
Fucking Clarence Thomas.
I'm gonna
Look,
I'm gonna
on that.
rescind myself.
I'm
on this
gonna
one.
write my dissent or a real.
NBA
Now we
Jam.
have Tony Hawks versus
NBA
NBA
Jam.
Jam.
NBA
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam.
Street.
NBA Jam.
I'm gonna say Street Fighter. Tony Hawk. I read.
I
Tony
got
Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
NBA Jam. Boom shakalaka.
Who's
He's
got
on
Hawk?
fire. Come
Tony
on.
Hawk.
Who's got
3-3.
Tony Hawk?
Oh,
Wait,
four,
that's
it's
four.
4 Hawks.
One.
To
I got Hawk.
2,
Hawk.
3. Yeah, that's 4.
That's
This
4.
corner over here.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. This over here.
I love
mean, the good
NBA
game
Jam.
is- I
but
love
Tony
it.
I
Hawk.
love NBA Jam, but
Love it.
Tony Hawk made it that far.
All right. Here's our final.
Not
Madden
even close.
versus Tony Hawk.
There's no way that he can beat Madden.
Madden.
There's no way that
Madden.
he should be able to beat Madden.
I'm going to throw it out there.
You can throw it back.
I play Madden every single year. I would play Tony Hawk every single year if they released it every single year. So my vote is for Tony Hawk. I think they
Only a
are.
video game actually did what I wanted them to do.
Right?
I think Tony Hawk is an actual fantastic game.
oh, yeah,
I think Madden
sure.
slogs out year after year, and they're like, okay, the first Madden game, fantastic, but comparatively to the innovation that was in the first Tony Hawk game,
Hey,
no comparison.
Tony Hawk, can you like talk about the price of a hot dog in concession stands? I don't think you can.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I don't think
No,
you can.
yeah, I
That's
mean- I mean-
Hillsborough Stadium,
Park,
right?
So look, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Like Madden, you have to make
Steve,
your own.
you know I'm
fun.
joking.
Yeah.
I know. No, and I'm thinking about it more. It's just like I
So
was
when
able
Tony
to drive
Hawk,
up those ticket prices. They paid it too.
All right,
When
Steve,
Tony-
what do
when-
you got for this?
Oh God, I am actually I am legitimately conflicted with this.
Oh God.
wow, I'm in shock and awe right now. I haven't been
I,
that way since the Iraq War.
You know, I've been.
I'm more jucking off from Zach's comments.
You know what? As much as I've been on the Hawk ride, I gotta go Madden. I have to.
It's fair.
Madden.
Yeah, there's no doubt with Madden. I mean, I've never heard of people being at the store at midnight waiting for Tony Hawk to come out. Literally, I was there or knew people that were midnight when Madden came out each year. I know people that endlessly played Madden, including me on occasion, where it's like, oh, the sun is up. Didn't realize I was playing that long. I mean, and it just changed the way that football games are done. Your first real playbooks, the terminology that Madden was able to bring into it, everything along the lines, the way he was able to build it up and make it. I mean, you had kids going around just going boom, just for no reason in school, like boom, just sounded like John Madden, like yeah, and it was
That's
just,
fair.
it
Or
was
Emerald Lagasse.
incredible. And people know you talk about
Bam.
Madden. People nowadays,
Bam.
yeah, you ask people nowadays about Madden, and younger kids will be like, "Oh yeah, the guy that does the video game." They don't even know all this other stuff that he does. I mean, it's just that huge of a person with the game, and that's what it did. I mean, Madden revolutionized the football game. So it's one of those things. I don't always pick it up every year. I get what you're saying, Matt, because some of it does. They don't really shift it enough to make you want to buy it each year. But when you get it in your hands and you play it, you always have fun with it. At least until the hackers start cheating.
Vic, what do you got?
Man, this is tough because I like both games. Can I have both? Like the El Paso commercial? I can't do both.
We got 2 Madden,
doing a
1
kickflip.
Tony Hawk so far.
I like Tony Hawk because, I mean, the music was always great, and then just learning that feeling, even though you don't physically hitting that trick, but just hitting the trick in the game. Like when you finally got it, you're like, oh yeah, I did it. 900 or whatever. But for Madden, I mean, I would always buy it every year to the point where remember they had that lawsuit because of EA. They had that lawsuit at Madden that I got enough money that I used that money to buy the next copy of Madden. But yeah, I mean, I think it just depends like who you're playing with the Madden. I mean, I've been like killed many times playing online, like 100-7 because I got lucky with that one touchdown. But I'm gonna go with Tony Hawk because I mean it reminds me of coming home after school with the PlayStation and just putting it in, cranking up the music on it, and then just trying to get as many points as I can. To the point where I like a couple years ago I actually went out and bought a skateboard with my daughter and fell down and broke my ass. But yeah, I'm still playing it.
Oh, that scares me.
Gil, how about you?
Tony
wait,
Hawk is
sorry,
amazing, right?
It got all screwed. It got all screwy. Yeah, we're gonna go with Gil. Gil.
So Tony Hawk's amazing, right? The soundtrack's awesome, and like Victor said, there's some games that you play and you just get that feeling like you're kind of almost doing it. And when you learn a trick in Tony Hawk, and when you land it, and when you hit the rails and you get those combos, and I mean, it is a fun game. It's one of my favorite games. But Madden is it's like on another level, right? It's like when I was in high school, I played football. After practice, we'd run to my cousin's house. We'd all play Madden, right? And then, like, even at my house, like, well, not my house, like where I grew up in my house, where my parents are, it's still on my mantle along all my trophies is like our family Madden championship. We have a Madden trophy. And then just to this day, like my brother and I still will play the New Year's. And after a while, like, when, it's been like the new one's about to come out, we play a game and whoever loses can't play until the next Madden comes out. So it's just like Madden has been like just it's a culture. Madden is life. I have to go with Madden.
For the culture.
For the culture.
For the culture.
All right. Art, what do you got?
Madden.
All right.
No explanation needed.
That was tough, though, honestly.
Madden it is.
Boom.
All right. I need 1 second. I'm going to set up our next bracket here.
Final four.
Final four.
Yes, sir.
Final
four.
Art, are you laughing at the perplexed look right now?
No, I'm laughing at. I'm just disappointing Zach left and right.
Oh, Congratulations.
I do gotta say though,
there's no holding back on that. God damn.
He's in all of us, I feel.
Heat. He's on fire.
I feel like if Zach was on this live stream, it'd be nothing but yelling at us.
Yeah, he'd have to be
that's all he has been doing this entire time. So yes.
Hey, you leave our only fan alone, all right?
Wait, we have OnlyFans? Wait, what?
Oh, are we promoting that too? Hold on, let me get my.
That's what Greg's doing in the background. That's why he's not on camera right now. We had Manny come up for a while.
Yeah, Manny was there. You know what? I don't think, did he do anything for National Cereal Day? It was this week, right? I don't think he did it. Usually he does. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. While we have this time, I do have to say
Pac-Man was the best cereal. Tell you, man.
Gave you a fever though.
Pac-Man fever. I do gotta say, I'm kind of shocked, disappointed that Minecraft wasn't in like the top 16 of the modern ones.
I think we're too old to play Minecraft.
I've never been a Minecraft fan.
It's just one of those games though that's like so like iconic and so like I don't know, like I mean too old for it or whatever, but like I play with my kids. I played it a long time ago when it was like, you know what, it's like 10, 11, 12 years now. Played at the beginning of it. Just like it's just like it could be like any game, you know, it could be like a horror game, right? Because like you're just sitting there chilling, mining, and then all of a sudden all these spiders come and get you, you lose all your shit. So it's like a permadeath kind of game. It's like survive. I don't know. It's not like I didn't expect it to like win or anything, but I don't know.
Well, anyone with PlayStation yesterday on PS Plus, you can get the free Minecraft Dungeons right now too. So if you like
That's fun.
Minecraft,
The
yeah,
Dungeons is fun. I play with my kids.
I was gonna say I did put her on like an initial list only because even though I've never played it, I just know it's like one of the top selling games of all time. So I figure it's like at least give it
Yeah.
some due for it. I mean,
And there's
but
so many ways to play.
No, I'm the magic behind this, Zach. I'm not. I'm not setting up the bracket.
magic
I
is
know
a
the winners of
very
the bracket,
loose
okay?
term.
He went to get a hoagie with Greg.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is what our final bracket looks like.
Dun, dun, dun. We should have did a horror bracket.
There could have been a
We
horror.
thought
bracket.
it could have been.
Clock Tower. There you go. That's
Madden, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty versus Rampage.
All right.
fucking Rampage, dude. Good job.
I'm gonna let's go to
Rampage
the
is just-
first one, Madden Mortal Kombat. I'm going with Mortal Kombat. Because
Yeah, I think this is where the Madden hype train ends because I'm
Because-
going Mortal Kombat too.
I think the only Mortal Kombat that really got me, I mean, besides like maybe like some of like the non-fighting games or whatever, but Mortal Kombat 4 to me was kind of a disappointment. But other than that, like as it kind of progressed, I always enjoyed it. Madden, there were just certain things where it's like, do I really need to buy this? Do I just want the updated roster or whatever? But like both are great games. But for me, Madden's let me down a little bit more, the games more than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I think the thing you have with Madden is EA was able to get exclusivity to the NFL, which made them lazy. So over the years, it's kind of fallen off because it didn't have the competition from the other football games that were out there before. Although now we have a couple that are starting to rise up that might be not fully NFL, but enough fun play. It might start drawing away and make EA have to actually do some work. But I think for me, it'll be definitely more of a Mortal Kombat because I am looking forward to seeing what the next version of it's going to be like as well. And it's always nice to pick up and go with it. I haven't, like I said, gotten the new Madden game. I think the last edition was like 2019 or something, but you play it once in a while. And the way that it's now, like, Vic had made mention of it going online, which they do have a rule in there. If you get down too much, you can actually quit and just take the L, by the way. So you don't have to lose 100-7. But when you get on there, and it's a big, but you have people that are like hacking. Like I shouldn't have to try to drop a linebacker into a cover 2 safety type position and stuff, where it's kind of like hackers will find all kinds of ways, and EA is lazy about fixing stuff. So I think Mortal Kombat, yeah, right. But Mortal Kombat would be the one for me. I try. Zach, it wasn't me with the whole Rampage thing. I'm just saying I was a lone gunman out there trying to stop it, but it happened. So,
I kind of agree.
No, Street Fighter lost out to Mortal Kombat, which is totally fair. I'm sorry.
Different
Totally
brackets.
fair. We all
Different
agree.
brackets.
Yeah, what you watching from the beginning, Zach?
I didn't think Rampage would get this far, though.
This is the finals. This is the winners of each of the brackets. All right. So are we all in agreement that it's going to be Mortal Kombat? Does anyone have anything
I'm going
to say?
Madden.
All right.
Oh,
Gil, Madden, Victor?
I'm gonna go with Mortal Kombat.
All
Just
right.
because, like we said, Madden, it seems like it's just copy and pasting every year with the 1 or 2 new additions. But I think Mortal Kombat, the last couple ones, they seem to be.
So are we, Zach.
What did he say? I missed it.
So glad I missed
He's glad he missed the first 50 minutes of the show.
yeah.
So are we.
But yeah, no, Mortal Kombat.
All right. Yep. Steve, you're Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
That's
Mortal
going to be a
Kombat.
5-1. Mortal Kombat is in the finals, and they're going to be going against either Modern Warfare, apparently, because I can't spell and I'm a little drunk, and Rampage.
If Rampage wins, Rod is just gonna just like leave.
I mean, I don't
Here's
think
the thing. Here's the thing. Rampage should win because Modern Warfare has been absolutely trash since Modern Warfare.
Or Warfare.
No,
Warfare.
I wouldn't
Yes,
say
Modern
that.
Warfare.
Modern
That's
welfare.
one of the werewolves.
I think
Wayfair.
the last time Modern Warfare was actually like prevalent was when Call of Duty 4 came out on Xbox 360. I don't think they've done anything groundbreaking since then. Warzone is not a part of this. Warzone
Modern
is something
Warfare
completely
2 has
different.
brought back a lot of.
That's them adapting to everyone else's play style.
I'm going to have to disagree because Call of Duty itself has done a lot of different things and different additions to it. So we're saying Modern Warfare, but you have Modern Warfare 2, which a lot of people have liked because it brought back some of the older type map additions. Also, it got rid of a lot of the BS that people were doing with the slide canceling and things like that as well, where people couldn't try to kind of cheat a little bit more. And they've actually cracked down on a lot of cheaters where cheaters getting pulled from the game. So unlike EA, they actually have done some things to make it a better experience, although you're always going to have a little bit of blips out there. But even their reporting system is a little bit better along those lines. And if you're like a fan of some of the older stuff from the old Modern Warfare 2, a lot of people will tell you it plays like that. So a lot of the old heads are enjoying this edition more than they may have done in the first season. Now in season 2, a lot more things are being picked up on it that people like. I feel it's a great overall experience still. The campaign, a lot of people like that. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. You can play it the way you want to play it. The different modes they're dropping into it. They just entered in some new modes. This whole thing where it's like one of your teammates is like a person you have to protect versus the other team, and you're hunting different people. They've done other things. They've added different modes into it. So the game has definitely evolved a little bit more, and it's got more guns. It's got more things you can do with the battle pass to have fun when you're playing it. So I feel like they are making the steps to make it a better environment. So for me, it's Call of Duty, hands down, without a doubt. Soapbox. I stepped off the soapbox. Just saying.
No, it's all good.
I thought you were looking a little tall there for a minute.
So we got one for Modern Warfare, one for Rampage. Art, what do you got?
Rampage. Love that game.
All right. Gil.
Again, just to piggyback off of what Rod was talking about, I mean, you got that DMZ mode, which I know he's not a fan of it too much, but I'm totally love by playing that with my cousins, my brother-in-law, my brother. We jump on, we take care of missions, and it's totally, you can play your style. You can play against operators, so that's, against other live people, or you play against bots, and there's like raids. There's a lot of different modes. They've done a lot. I'm going with Call of Duty.
But I gotta say, hold on, real quick, to rebuke that, because this is gonna we gotta argue some points. Basically, the DMZ mode is Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. They're copying another game.
But I mean, everything's been done, right?
A lot of stuff copies.
Rampage is an original. Rampage is original,
and it's still Rampage.
That's right.
It's an incredible game.
And then talking about like innovation, what is Mortal Kombat? Done? Same shit. Fighting.
It's still still same.
Years,
so
powers, fatalities.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody copies everybody. Like Fortnite, right? They started, well, no, they weren't even the original ones with Battle Royale. I mean, but yeah,
games adapted is a good thing.
And I'm gonna totally burst your bubble here, Clark, but I'm gonna have to go with Call of Duty on this one. As much as I love sitting on a couch and doing the co-op for Rampage, I don't know. It's like just being like a little fucking Witcher running around with like 2 melee weapons in the original Modern Warfare 2, like running up in the house, like sneaking in and out, just like stabbing and jiving my way through the entire map. I can't go against that. So yeah, that's a modern warfare for me, dog.
All right, Victor, what do you got?
He's muted.
Oh, here we go.
There he is.
There we go. Good thing you didn't hear my first answer. I'm going to go with Rampage. And you know what? Because as repetitive as it is, it's still a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun to just punch a building and grab someone and eat them. And then you can play, I can play with my kids that game. Whereas Call of Duty, I mean, do I want them to shoot up an airport with me, my kids? I'm just going to.
That's a more personal question.
Well, it's like it's life skills. It's life skills, like our talked about earlier.
Oh my god!
All right,
so then, but no, I would go with Rampage. Rampage would be my
fucking Rod.
We
Have you seen people in
know Greg
airplanes
has not
nowadays?
played
It's just
Rampage.
saying.
He does not understand the beauty of Rampage. So, Greg, do you feel like you are up to breaking this tie, or do we go to the seating?
The seating sucks.
Yeah.
Wait. So when was the latest Rampage game made?
1903.
Back
I
when
have
the
no
Walkman
idea.
was back when the Walkman was being used.
It's been a while.
What
19th
can
century.
you
Not
give me
even
like what
millennial.
console?
I mean, there's a reason that it won the classic bracket.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the
weigh in-
reason is.
I
but-
feel like
You-
you have to weigh in the classic
because I've
bracket.
played Rampage, but I don't know how recent that one is.
There was a Rampage 2018 apparently.
Yeah, I
Who
just
knew?
saw that too. Oh wait,
Okay.
a film adaptation was released in
That was
2018.
the Rock.
That was the Rock.
Rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So then
So the last
2006 was the
the
last.
last game, yeah, was like
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah. If you smell what the
oh,
Rock
they
is
said
cooking.
supposedly there was a Total Destruction, a 2018 arcade reboot made by blah 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 based on the film. So there was a movie game based on it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last real game came in like 98.
Yeah. It's an older game.
Okay.
Quality
Um,
over quantity, gentlemen.
I've played both. And I'm just going to say what I have to say, and then I'm gonna duck out so y'all don't shoot me or kill me or anything like that. Okay, is that cool? All right. It's
Fucking kill.
Call of Duty.
Of course
Oh.
it is.
Mm.
Of course it is. That's why I like working for that man.
You enjoy that sandwich.
All right. So then we have our finale, which is Mortal Kombat versus Call of Duty. Let's make things right here, guys. It's Mortal Kombat all the way. I'm sorry.
Mortal Kombat.
I'm sorry. Mortal Kombat has one bad game. Call of Duty has several bad games.
I give you Advanced Warfare as being a bad one, but
Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops?
Whoa, easy on Black Ops
easy,
2.
easy. Yeah.
I love Mortal Kombat, but okay. Just because you didn't like it, you also didn't like the first Last of Us, and you're in the minority on that one. So watch your tongue, sir.
I mean, what are you getting when you upgrade the Mortal Kombat? Different scenes, because you got the same characters for the most part. They had a couple more here or there, but it's really the same people. It's just different scenes. You have different storylines with Call of Duty. You have different things taking place, different modes when you're doing the different thing. Like we said here, you can play your own way, like Gil mentioned. You can do different modes on there. You can mix it up, or you can do the campaign. You can do however you want it. It's like freaking Burger King. However you want to serve, they'll serve it to you that way, right? Yeah.
Oh God, no! Don't
Burger,
get that out of my fucking head.
Have
please.
it your
All right,
way.
so
Or the
Ron,
burger
you're
cheese,
still
burger
Call of
cheese.
Duty.
I'm still Call of Duty.
I'm Mortal Kombat here.
That's
Listen.
number
I'm
one.
like, I know what Rob was saying about like what's the story of the different characters. If you look at Mortal Kombat for the length of it, they've added new characters, they added new storylines, plot lines. They brought in they even had like a fan voting to bring back certain characters that maybe from Mortal Kombat 4 that like deserve a better chance. So I was so cool with that. The last one, it was really cool, like with the time and taking things back and forth. I dug it, man. So like, yes, you can look back and forth, like, well, what they have the same storyline. Yeah, they're the same characters. They killed off other characters and made them into like different like storylines and all that. To me, I just think overall, like the more hype, and maybe I'm probably biased on this because I'm more of a Mortal Kombat fan, but it's like when Mortal Kombat games come out, boom, it's like people are like downloading and playing it. And I mean, hell, they had like they
not as much as
did a
Call
lot
of Duty, though.
fan service. They have the Terminator, Freddy Krueger, Jason, like all of these different people coming in, and you're like,
Face.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
it's
We
like,
do.
I mean,
why
you
not
can't
bring the
base this
Predator
on
in?
sales? Like, that's not.
Well, sales tells you how much the market likes it, though, too.
Well, if we're talking about bringing in costumes and stuff, well, then Fortnite's the king of games, right?
Well, actually, even then, you do that. But Call of Duty, you have different things you have for your different
Yeah.
character stuff too. So you get
$20
different things as
a
well.
pop. It's awesome.
No,
It's
you
definitely
actually-
not exploitative at all.
No, you get them during the game. You can get stuff during the game. You don't got to pay for it.
Not the $20 skins that they sell.
No, I mean, there's different things you can use your points stuff for. I get what you're saying, but you
I mean,
know,
you look
we're
at
in
You
a
can't earn
we're-
the gold.
Look,
The
we're in
other point
America.
of
We're,
that
we're
is
in
that you-
America. We're not in the Netherlands. We're a capitalist society. That's how we do things here,
Plus-
Matt.
Goddamn America. What,
the
you
other
hate
side of
Eagles,
that-
Matt?
The other side of it is that you could play for free if you want to not spend the dime ever.
Exactly.
Well, one aspect of the game. You can't play
Yeah.
the multiplayer for free.
You can't
still
play
have
anything on Mortal
spend
Kombat for free.
$6. It's true. It's true. That's not that. But again, are we
Actually, you
talking
can
about
play some Call of Duty
Warzone
for free
and
because you got the-
DMZ and all
yeah,
that stuff?
plus.
They're stolen ideas,
Is
or
that called Modern Warfare or no?
not really? No.
Okay.
The,
Warzone,
original
but it's
original
part of-
Modern Warfare
but-
didn't have either of those
But
things.
when we put this together, we were saying a Call of Duty franchise, but Modern Warfare
Yeah.
was just out there.
So I'm gonna move this along a little bit with where it is. I have a long running history with Mortal Kombat for such a long time and many good memories with this. But if I'm thinking of a game that I'm gonna sit down and play for like 5 hours straight, if I had the choice, it's not going to be Mortal Kombat. You mark me as Modern Warfare.
right.
Yep. Already did. All right, Victor.
It's my head.
I'm gonna go with Mortal Kombat.
All right.
I don't get motion sickness playing that.
Fair enough. All right.
It's a very
Joe,
fair
what do you
point.
got?
Who's up? Is it me? I'm
Yep.
Yeah.
This is for the same thing that like Steve said. Like I do like. It might seem like I don't like Mortal Kombat. I really do like Mortal Kombat. I probably had it 1 or 2 in the fighting game list. But like he said, what have I been playing for the last like month? Like a couple times a week, maybe a few hours a day sometimes. If I had to pick between both of them, I'm playing Call of Duty.
There you go.
Oh man.
All right,
God.
Greg. We need you
Seems-
to
Coming
break
down.
the tie.
Seems fitting to have Greg come in for the last one.
Greg's not going to show up because he doesn't
No,
want to do this.
he doesn't want to.
There it
He
is.
said
It's right
no.
there in the chat. He doesn't want to. Get in here, Greg. We need you.
I think Greg's moved into the pizza rolls.
Why? Come on, y'all couldn't finish this.
Oh man.
Finish him.
Finish him.
All right, so Mortal Kombat. I haven't played that shit. I prefer Street Fighter. So that's kind of where I'm at, y'all.
Ah.
So right. Call of Duty. Rod, I try, man. I try. I get on these things. It's just a lot going on. I can't do that either. So that's why I said no. I don't. What do y'all want me to do?
But you
Yeah.
play Call of Duty more than Mortal Kombat.
Y'all want me to decide this whole fucking thing?
Choose in Paris.
This guy. No.
That
Why don't you change your damn votes?
So
No.
you're going to have it sit with the seed seeding of where like that's going to decide it in the very end.
Wow.
It wouldn't be the first upset tonight. That's all I got to say.
Greg is
But-
like, those the rules.
I mean, well, so Matt made this shit up. Matt said highest seed wins.
You did.
It's
Is-
like the whole
so-
season thing again.
If you're not going
I-
to cast your vote, is that what
I
it
don't-
should be then?
I don't know enough about these two games to really put one over the edge of the other. I really don't. I have my personal opinion. If y'all want me to give that, but that has nothing to do with whether these games.
Well, it kind of does, right? I mean, I don't
I think
know.
we
All
both
right,
use our
all right.
I
personal
mean, it's your
opinions.
opinion on what
What?
you played, yeah.
All right, well, if that's what y'all want, it's Call of Duty. But I
Thank you
don't.
very much. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I
Give LeBron, shut it down. Shut it down.
right. I'm with Zach. This shit should have been shut down. No, man, this shit has been. Matt, I think you're on. Matt, I can't hear you.
Yeah, he's muted, but that might
All
be
right,
for
I
a reason.
said, I said, there you have it. The LeBrons of the world have beaten the Jordans.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
no.
whoa.
Let's not get
Saying
that
it.
crazy.
Saying it.
Let's not get that crazy.
Hold on.
All right, Pony,
All
what's
right.
coming out, motherfucker? Let's do this.
Well,
That's not wrong.
yeah.
Thank you, Art. It's not
So-
wrong. It's not wrong. The new modern game beat the old classic. That's what it is.
I wouldn't say it was a Jordan game though. Maybe a Bird game, maybe a Magic game. I wouldn't say it was a Jordan.
It was an Ed Neely game.
Maybe a Kobe.
It's
Maybe
an
a Kobe.
olden Polynese game. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So next year we'll make sure we have 7 for sure. I might as well just jump in at some point. Rod, you've been put on notice, man.
Oh, he's trying to get my what's the guy here in Baltimore, the quarterback? Like,
Yeah, your
contract is up.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And Zach's already like, I'm the replacement, yo.
I can't believe somehow Call of Duty won. I just can't.
So,
I can. But
So-
that's just me. But
yeah. I can't believe Rampage's run. That was kind of surprising for
I would
me.
say Rampage getting into the Final Four that was a shocker.
It's a Cinderella story.
Yeah. And me having to break so many ties,
Out there.
that was cool. Me breaking all these ties was not cool.
no,
You know, I
it's
did.
great.
I enjoyed the Mario one. Though.
We
Hard to
interrupted
get you
sandwiches.
involved, man.
The Mario and Sonic, that's classic.
Mario, Sonic, they almost have to always meet. That's kind of like poetic. It almost has to happen.
We
That needs
did
to be
get the
clipped.
classic
That needs to be clipped
matchups,
into a
for
short.
I will
That
say,
part was short.
though, man, some of these later Sonic games are pretty banging. What's this one? I know there's been some clunkers, but there's one that we got. I forget what it's called, but it's pretty banging, and he's doing all kinds of like great. But
Zach's
Sonic
latest
is
comment is not wrong.
well. The last one you said, I'm just going to put it up there without even looking at it.
Oh no. The one after that. He had one after that. He had one after that.
Okay.
I feel icky about Call of Duty winning. I do. I really do.
Did you say Charlie
You-
Intel?
you
Watch
feel
Charlie
some-
Intel.
You feel a certain way. You're in your feelings about this.
A little bit, just because like
You know, not everybody loves Duke.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, of all the classic games that we talked about tonight, all the sports games, everything, like Call of Duty was the winner.
Mhm.
I don't know. It just seems wrong to me.
Yeah, me too. I think it should have been Metal Gear Solid, but a close second is Call of Duty. So there you go.
I don't know if you guys,
I would have much rather had like Metal Gear Solid or Mortal Kombat or Rampage.
Clark's just.
I might have voted for
we have
Madden
some-
over Call of Duty if Madden was there.
Might have.
I don't know.
Might have.
I might have. It's just I don't know. Everybody's got their own
Sonic
like
Riders.
feelings on stuff, right?
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Like what you grew up playing, what you
Yeah.
play now. You have to take
Yeah.
all that stuff into consideration. Like so, I mean, I get it. Like yeah,
I love it though.
Fun fact about Mortal Kombat. Do you know it was actually based on Norwegian mythology?
Oh, that's pretty
No.
cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a finish him.
Christ.
I've heard that before. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
You know, I'm not even
just
mad.
for that.
Right.
Now I'm glad Mortal Kombat lost. Just for that.
So before we get out of here, we're going to do what we normally do, which is give plugs. But also, though, Matt, I want to get everybody to give their most surprising part of this event. We're going to do this every year. I want to thank Matt, and Art, and Rod, all y'all, Steve, for your hard work doing this. I didn't do a damn
Team
thing.
effort, man.
Man,
Oh.
it was
Team
a
effort,
team
team
effort.
effort.
Y'all came
Yeah,
together with
it's a
the
team
plan,
effort, man.
the idea. It was awesome.
There's no I in team, just me.
Yeah.
Right.
Get the fuck out, Art.
So on the final notes here, I want y'all to give. I think Matt already gave his surprising, but I want y'all to give a surprising. What surprised you about this, and then plug away. But Matt, I think you already said what surprised you.
Yeah, I said my
Was the
surprise
final
was the winner.
right? The winner is just out. It's like if the Steelers win the Super Bowl for me. I kind of feel that way actually. It's that kind of like. Anyway, what's going on at SFGRPG?
Man, right now we are still reviewing games. We just finished up our retrospective where we go through all of the different consoles, kind of give our top 10s, what we viewed as iconic games for every single one of the systems. And we are heading into something that is super experimental. We're gonna sit down and start that tomorrow night, actually.
Yeah. And but at least for the next upcoming episode, since we just had one of our other mubbers, our next game review as a sneak peek is actually going to be God of War, not Ragnarok, but the 2018 where he has Atreus and like his son. We just sat down, had a really good. That was a really fun one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so we'll have that out in a week and a half, and yeah, the next project, while still doing our game reviews, we're going to try something a little new, which is the thing that I've been touting the past couple episodes that I've been on, and we're finally excited to get to this step. So yeah, tune in.
Cool, Steve. What was your biggest surprise from this evening?
Rampage making it to the Final Four. I mean, I was excited for that. My second biggest surprise was actually Metal Gear being beat out, but that's only because I have a personal attachment to that game. But hey, upsets happen. It is what it is. That's the way brackets go. So, but I can't wait to do this next year. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
We'll
Rod,
have to figure out some different brackets this time.
I didn't see Matt still thinking like, I can't believe Call of Duty won this.
I know.
Right. He's gonna rig that shit, Rod.
I'm gonna hear about that shit tomorrow night.
I'm just saying, instead of like fighting, and instead of classic, and instead of modern, and instead of stuff, we'll have to figure out 4 different
maybe consoles
kinda,
or something. Yeah.
Matt's gonna be like the games that should never have ever won bracket.
Right.
It's just a bunch of different Call of Duty games.
So Rod, what was your surprise takes, and what's going on over at Rod J Gaming?
Well, for me, Steve kind of hit on the big surprise take with me for a reason, because I've never really, and I know Art's got it there, but I've never thought that it was that big of a game with Rampage. I was surprised it made it as far as it actually did. I played it, I had it on console, I just never really got that far into it to really do that. So it's interesting. It makes me think about, maybe I missed something with that one there, but a lot of people definitely
get yourself an
enjoyed
emulator and play it. It's awesome.
Yeah. And no, I mean, overall, it was the games and stuff that we pulled through. Like I said, obviously, all the games I actually have, whether it's on the PS, the 5, the 4, the 3, whatever, the X, Call of Duty is the only one that's always queued. So I'm happy that Call of Duty pulled it out. I mean, that's just, when I come home after I get done work, I do some stuff for the YouTube channels. I'm going to sit back and relax. I usually put in Call of Duty. That's usually what gets queued up. And although on the gaming channel, I'll be doing a little bit more live streaming, but I am going to be introducing a new game there. I've been waiting for it to come out. It finally came out. It's got really great ratings behind it, but it's actually a beer simulator. So, as you know, I have the beer channel. So, hey, Bri, cheers, my friend. So on the beer channel, beer and gaming are my two worlds colliding, like on Seinfeld with George, where the worlds were colliding. So now I'll be sharing that, and it'll be kind of interesting because it'll be a way to actually show people how to make beer, and actually the stuff you do on it is really making actual formulas that people can actually use for recipes, and you got to market and do all kinds of stuff. So I'll be sharing that on the
video game Rod and beer Rod. Two rods cannot exist.
I swear, it's like Voltron. We're coming together here. So I'm going to have that coming out. But on the beer channel, tomorrow is actually my birthday, and it's also the 8-year anniversary of the beer channel. So I'll be doing a live stream. Thank you.
Happy birthday and congrats, man. That's fucking awesome.
Wait, so Call of Duty 1 the day before your birthday?
Everything's falling in line, right?
Let's crash the stream on his birthday.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Zach does.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow I have it'll be the 8-year anniversary of the channel on the YouTube. So it'll be 8-year anniversary live stream plus a birthday stream all together. And
when's that
probably
start?
gonna have people coming through 9:00 tomorrow. And then if people want to pop on, we're gonna have some drinks. And I'm going to probably talk about some of the things over the years where I built the YouTube, just went over 2,000 subscribers on that channel, which is nice and tough to do kind of in the beer niche there. So kind of maybe get some tidbits or stories and kind of talk about the different things over the years that we've seen, and maybe share some YouTube stuff there as well. But no, it's all good and things are rolling. So yeah. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. Come on over, brother. Bri, he's one of my buddies there from over in the UK that just tuned in. I know he'll probably pop in tomorrow if he's up because they're 5. Now, I guess they're 5 hours ahead. It'll be 6 hours as of Sunday night or whatever, Sunday morning. You don't push your clock forward. So yeah.
Oh fuck, that's coming up. I don't want to do it.
Saturday, 2 a.m., brother.
All right, what's going on? Art, what was your surprise and what's going on at the Art of Fatherhood?
Surprised it's 2 hours long, man. Oof. I'm getting old for this shit. No.
Danny Glover.
No, I would say
I'm going to be in trouble.
I would say, like, especially with all of the different games, it just we were able to quickly go through a couple of them without, and I know totally with time and all that, but like we all kind of agreed, like the fact that like we all agreed on a few games, like boom, okay, we can move on to that. For what's happening over at Art of Fatherhood, this week's podcast is with former Bills center Eric Wood. Talk about his podcast, all that good stuff. Coming up in about 2 weeks, your buddy Greg, Joe Thomas, is back on the Art of Fatherhood. We talk about like him getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, football, all that good stuff. That's in 2 weeks out. And if you're any baseball fans, I interviewed Joe Posnanski, part of the podcast. He's coming up the following weekend. But Joe Thomas is great. We talked for about 30 minutes, talked about like cooking with kids and all that good stuff. So he's a good dude.
He's a great dude. He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Victor and Gil, what's going on with Fan Dads? And y'all have any surprises tonight? And we'll get out of here.
Victor, go ahead.
My surprise was that even though Gil's wearing a Proper the Rapper hat, it wasn't in any of the lists. And I didn't put Poi Poi down in the fighting list, which I should have, but next year. Those are my surprises. What about you, Gil?
Rampage, I guess, is the surprise of the day, dude. That's, and you know, actually, real quick, a real surprise I had too, that as this thing went along, my rankings kind of changed internally, right? Like I had a game at a certain spot, but then when I still go up against this other game, all of a sudden I'm like, and Rampage is one of them. I think I don't remember exactly which one it was, but I voted for Rampage over a game that initially I ranked higher. So like whether it's the conversation or just like, you know, I don't know, but it was interesting to see how like it changed.
Campaigning or
no, I mean maybe yeah. It's all fair. It's all good.
Absolutely, it's all fair. That's part of this whole game.
Never know what's going to happen.
I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't, Rod, pushing yours forward. Anything new going on with Fan Dad, Joe? Or did y'all say it and I missed it?
No, I guess we just got a couple reviews coming up this week for Chan Ken Dunk, which is going to be on the Disney Plus. Pretty cool movie. I don't know. I don't want to give too much away of it or too much away. I can't talk right now. Then just
talk for 2 hours straight.
You didn't even have a beer. Like,
no,
come on, dude.
To our sponsor,
Mountain Dew.
He's just amazed. He's just amazed by Call of Duty. That's all. He's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
And then I'm gonna probably just do like a.
Where's the mute for this guy? Look right there. Okay, good. Anyway,
where was that when we needed it?
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I'm a little late on that. Anyway, I'm sorry, Vic. Go on.
I'll probably just do like a quick recap of like the Oscars, our choices for who we think.
Oh, nice.
They're coming up. Yeah. And this one will be slapless, hopefully. But on that note, y'all, this was fun. I had a great time behind the scenes. I was rolling half the time with y'all comments and y'all suggestions and all these different things going on. So I really hope we can do this next year. We'll get an odd number so I don't have to be breaking any ties. But I don't know. It was fun breaking ties, though. It was. But it felt like this big responsibility. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to. I'm here to click these buttons and just move on, right, Rod?
Yes, executive producer, man. You got to keep Zach. You got to keep Zach abreast of the contract negotiations, though, because I know.
Yeah, or I got to keep Zach off the comments. I don't know.
Zach's got that one comment. Can I torpedo Matt and Steve's podcast comments too, or is that not that kind of show? We are an audio only show, so
for now.
But you can absolutely, like, I mean, we're on YouTube, I think we automatically post just kind of like
Destiny got bumped.
yeah, Destiny.
Yeah, I think I added Destiny as a late
I
addition.
didn't go through the rest of the
address that. What happened with
her bracket?
Why didn't y'all put Destiny on there? What was up? Let's hear about it.
Well, it's not good enough.
I think I added Destiny as a late addition, but it just didn't have enough. I mean, there were some games that we just couldn't get. Like Elden Ring was later on we talked about, but it was like it wasn't put in there earlier. But then there's some games that are so newer that might be better to wait next year anyway. I think.
Yeah,
there's more faith in Destiny.
Waka waka waka.
He keeps going. The man cannot stop.
On our list of modern games, once they were weighted, Destiny was ranked 30th.
Wow.
So that's why I didn't make it.
Oof.
It's a little rough.
Yeah, y'all had like this big old list that you went through and all that. And so,
I mean,
Hey,
all right,
the
y'all.
way it goes sometimes. That's
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Next time we do this is in March or April.
No, March.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
this
next
Oh,
one.
next show. Yeah.
Right.
What
Right.
is that one?
Not next bracket. Next show.
Yeah,
April,
next show, not next
April
bracket.
12th.
Oh shit.
April 12th.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
again, I want to thank y'all for this fun time. If we're gonna go over an hour, it better be like this, y'all. And it was great. It was a good time. Again, I thank all of y'all for your time and fun and effort y'all put into this. And we will see y'all next month. Right?
All right. Love everybody.
Later, gents.
Peace.
Stay lovely.
Cheers.